Yeah. Never mind. Okay, so it's Monday. Thanks very much, Anna. Back tomorrow and stuff at 1. Plenty to talk about today. Plenty to talk about. I don't know where to start. There's so much to do. What is to do? There's so much. Yes, wait for the music to stop. So, I was in my, not my local petrol station, but one very, very near me. And there's a sign on the petrol pump that says, don't nick anything. It doesn't actually say this. I'm paraphrasing. Very few signs say, don't nick anything. What's the word I'm looking for? What word am I looking for? My brain has just melted. Give me a second.
Pump?
No, not pump. The gist! Gist is the word I'm looking for. God, that's a bad start. 6 minutes past 3 and I can't speak. The gist of the message was, if you steal anything from this petrol station, we will release a thick cloud of smoke that will stop you seeing anything that means you can't escape. Now, does that technology exist? I'll tell you what petrol station is, so you can go and have a look at it if you're nearby. It's in Crouch End, and if you're coming sort of through Crouch End, with the clock tower behind you, and stuff, and you're going through Crouch End, and you go past the Greasy Spoon on the left, and just start going down that hill. I think it's Hornsey Road, I could be wrong. On the right-hand side, there's like a Sainsbury's sort of garage, I think. And if you go in there, it's got this on. What the hell does that mean? They'll release a thick cloud of smoke that will stop you seeing stuff? Does this technology actually exist? I stood there for quite a long time reading this sign because I didn't quite understand what it was saying. It was such an odd sign. If you've ever seen this, or if you're aware of it, or if you have been engulfed in the thick, blinding smoke, 0870 90 90973 is the phone number to try and explain it to me, because it means nothing to me. It's very confusing. You can email, by the way, iain@lbc.co.uk. Is that another call for Anna's show, Chris? It's not, it's one for us, is it? Quite often, for the first 15 minutes of the show, we get lots of calls for Anna Rayburn. I don't know why listeners think that she would be hanging around in our studio wanting to take your calls off air. That doesn't happen. Likewise, when the nightly news is on, I don't really stick around and take calls. I kind of go home and do stuff. Let me just try. Yes, line 3, you're on the air.
Hi there, yeah, I'm just phoning about the smoke thing that
oh, yes,
that they were talking about.
Yes, you have you seen this?
Yeah, in Blockbuster Videos. I was in there one afternoon renting a video, and
what video were you renting?
It was a while back. It was DVD a long time ago.
You're not going to tell me what the name was? Is it Mucky?
In Brentwood.
I don't know that film. Okay, so you're renting a DVD, and what happened?
And it's a deterrent for the. So basically, it's a deterrent for the people who try nicking anything. Really, it's a sensor that the alarms people set up.
Come on.
And it blows up and stops them from seeing anything. Really.
Did you see the smoke being released?
Yeah, I did. It masks their escape, basically.
But so, hang on a minute. So you were in Blockbusters, which is an excellent store.
Yeah.
And the smoke was released. Did it mask your exit?
No, I was looking for videos.
I don't understand. So was the smoke directional? It was aimed only at the thieves?
No, it just engulfs the whole store, basically, with a cluster of smoke, so it's hard.
So could you choose was it difficult for you to choose the film you're going to watch?
Good question.
And the answer is?
Well, basically, no. I was just, I just waited for the smoke to clear.
So you waited for the smoke to clear, and then you chose. Yeah. You got Ghostbusters 2. Now, Blockbusters is brilliant, but it's flawed. I don't know if they still do this, because I get my DVDs off...
Sorry, am I live? This is the first time I've called.
Oh, yeah, you're on the radio, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
I get my DVDs from Blockbuster Online, so you just email them and they send them out to you. But when I used to go in the store, it always used to confuse me that you couldn't take the video cover to them. You had to take one of the boxes behind the video cover. And if there weren't any boxes behind the video cover, then they didn't have the film in. Do they still do that?
Yeah, I believe they do, yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, it's been a while since I've been in Blockbusters myself. So, I mean, I tend to watch them on Sky now. So,
yeah, Sky Movies is brilliant. Sky Movies is wicked, isn't it?
Sky Plus, yeah.
Excellent. What's your name, my friend?
Justin.
Justin, thank you very much for that.
Thanks, thank you. Bye-bye.
There we go, good work. What a nice fella, what a nice gentleman to start the show with. But you can see why the screening process is essential in a show like this. Hey, and thank you to everyone who took part in last night's Triple M. One of the best shows we've ever had, easily one of the best shows. There were at least 4 moments of genuine laugh-out-loud hilarity. The dump button was used twice, which I guess is quite a good tally. So if you didn't hear it, I suggest that you subscribe to the premium podcast service, which can be found at
the
www.lbc.co.uk, and get it, because it was a brilliant show. Darren is on the motorway 3.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Darren.
Sounds so different on the phone as to what you do on the radio. No wonder why so many people talk to you, not realising they're on air.
Yeah, I mean, I tell everyone they're on air, so I don't do any tricks like that. But do I really sound that different?
You don't sound you. You sound more like Chris.
Oh, for God's sakes, how dare you say that? So I sound like a little bit limp and a little bit fey and young and naive, do I?
But not quite as Welsh.
Okay, yeah, well, he doesn't sound Welsh these days. He's almost got a kind of transatlantic accent all of a sudden. I think he's been watching too many movies. He's been watching too many episodes of 24, and he's kind of thinks he's Jack Bauer or something, and has got this sort of faux American accent.
Is he a bit more of a hero these days?
No. Chris, did you do anything heroic over the weekend, Chris?
What do you say?
Yeah, see, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Darren.
Ian, this whole idea of smoke, going into a shop if you're filling your pockets up with goods. Now,
yes.
The idea is flawed because it's not classed as theft until you've stepped foot outside the shop.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, I mean, I'm not condoning the idea at all, but you can actually walk into a high street supermarket or shop and start filling your face full of food.
Yes.
It's classed as grazing. No one can really do anything about it.
Right.
Apart from, ask you to leave immediately.
I would have thought. Well, this is why I'm confused. Partly why I'm confused by this smoke as a deterrent. Maybe it's just for armed robbers. So if I went in there with a shotgun and pointed it at the young lad and said, "Come on, give me all of the money and loads of silk cut," maybe then they would fire off the smoke. I don't know. I'm surprised they used it in blockbusters.
Well, they're insured though, so it shouldn't really matter too much.
Yeah. Well. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, you say so. I'm not sure I concur. So, 0870 9090 973. Justin called in, seemed like a nice lad. I don't know if I believe his story about the smoke being released in blockbusters, because he seemed a little bit confused as to he didn't even remember what video. If I was in a video store and I was renting a DVD or video, do people still rent videos? And a smoke was released to stop a crime, I would remember what film I had got out. I would remember the film, I think, definitely. Oh, man, I tell you what, I saw the new Jackie Chan film, okay? New Police Story. It's brilliant. It's a return to form. It's a Hong Kong classic, okay? After his last 8 years of making rubbish films, he's made a brilliant film again. I couldn't stop crying at it. I was watching this film on the plane. I could not stop crying at it. Why was I crying? I'll tell you why. Because I was so moved that Jackie Chan had once again made a brilliant karate film. That moved me. I was genuinely touched by that. I cried because he looked really old. I cried because there's a brilliant scene where he's the head of this, police squad, and his 9 team members are all trussed up and hanging from the ceiling, and every time he fails a task that the crook set, he has to, build a gun really quickly or have a wicked karate fight, every time he fails, 2 of his friends get dropped to the floor and die. And I couldn't stop crying at that. There's a bit where his girlfriend has got a bomb stuck around her neck. And this bomb is made up of, ball bearings. And if she moves it too much, the ball bearings will fall off of the sort of tabletop of this bomb and blow up. I couldn't stop crying at that. I thought it was the saddest thing. And they're sitting there, and she's holding this bomb, and he's going, "Look, I really love you. I'm really sorry about stuff that's happened, and I really love you," and stuff like that. And I'm crying because there's a bit where he becomes an alcoholic because all of his team have died. Oh, my God, it's the most moving film ever. But it's not really. It's just like a wicked karate film. And I'm sat there on the plane, crying, and then this guy looked over at me and saw me crying. And so I had to pretend I was doing a really big yawn as he was looking at me. So I'm there sort of sobbing a little bit, and I saw him. And so I just did this big... Oh, I just started rubbing my eyes. Oh, dear, I was something in my eye there. And I had to do that. Anyway, that's off on a tangent. 0870 9090 973. Time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news. Here's Amanda Redmond.
Well, we've got problems at the moment in Acton with a crash.
Motorway 25. Good afternoon to you, Andy.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
About your smoke screen.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's been in cars for about 8 to 9 years now.
What? How does it... In cars?
Yeah, so what happens is you hook it up to your car alarm system.
Yes.
So when someone breaks into the car,
Yes.
it instantly fills up the car with smoke, so they can't see your radio or your goodies to actually steal.
Surely you could just open a window, though, and it would all go out.
Yeah, but the idea is that it fills up with smoke and the alarms are going, and sirens going, and the thief would panic and just run off without anything.
Do you have it in your car?
No, I used to install it.
Oh, right, I see. Yeah, okay. But have you? I don't understand how it works in a shop. How you could fill a shop with smoke so quickly that people couldn't escape.
But I can't see the point of that either, because they don't know between the good guys and the bad guys who's got the pockets filled with what, could they?
Yes.
They'd have to search everybody on the way out, wouldn't
I like your use of the phrase "good guys and bad guys." I'm a fan of American television, I'd guess, Andy.
Yeah.
There we go. Good lad.
I think.
Thank you for that. There we go. 0870. Oh, really? That's an odd out time, isn't it? I like it, though. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. Talk about that. Philip's in South Norwood. Good afternoon, Philip.
Good afternoon, Ian. Have a good trip?
I had a fan-bloomin'-tastic trip. The best day I've had in a long time.
It must have been quite a bit on the body because of the fact of the time changes, the jet lag and everything.
I got to my hotel in LA about 8:30 Friday night.
Yes.
And I went out and had some dinner with a friend. And then I got back on my flight to come home at 8:30 Saturday night LA time, and
right.
I'm knackered.
Yeah, I can believe it. You know, it's. I mean, normally doing a normal flight, it plays havoc with your body.
But then again, look, can I just say that I went with Sky, and Sky paid for me to go upper class.
Yeah.
Oh la la, Philip! It's the most amazing experience. You can turn. You've got a footrest to put your feet on.
Yes.
You can turn. You press a button and you say to the lady, "Could you make my chair into a bed, please?"
Ooh.
And she comes and turns it into a bed for you.
Wow.
You can watch. You couldn't do this on the way back 'cause it was an old plane, but on the way out there, they've got 50 films, and you can start watching them any time you want.
Wow.
And you can pause it. You can rewind bits. And I saw the new Jackie Chan film.
Yeah, I heard you say last
which
night about that. Yeah.
is brilliant. And I also saw Click.
I've heard a bit about it, but I don't know that much about it.
I thought it was very, very good. Well, again, I'm turning to such an old woman. The first hour is hilarious, and then the last 40 minutes is the saddest film I've ever seen in my life.
It's unusual for a film to change in midstream.
Change midstream, yes. And so I'm there sobbing at the end of that. So I watched Jackie Chan on the way out, I'm crying.
Yeah.
Watching Click on the way back, and I'm crying at that. It's really sad.
You said you spoke to the cast from Lost. Where did you film that, Ian?
We filmed it in ABC.
Oh, right, yes.
In Burbank.
Burbank, yeah.
But it wasn't like the studios. It was in some kind of reception room or something.
Yeah.
So, and what was odd is while I was interviewing the cast of Lost, there's a new series starting in the States called Ugly Betty.
Yeah, I think Channel 4 have bought that.
Channel 4 have bought that. Yeah, I met some people from Channel 4, and they were really flipping rude. I felt like telling them to get stuffed because in it is Ashley Jensen from Extras.
Oh yeah.
So I was having a chitty chat with her outside the loos, and these stuck-up cows, and they were cows actually. I'm going to use it. From Channel 4 came and stood right in front of me and started talking to Ashley, and I said, "I'll tell you what, Ashley, I'm going to go." Because they just literally stood in front of me.
It's scary. Where did you stay in LA, Ian?
I stayed at the Sunset Marquee,
which
is a very swanky hotel that the Rolling Stones and Eminem stay in quite often.
Oh, is that on Sunset Strip?
I haven't got a clue. I haven't.
Right.
I tell you what, it's very near lots of shops, and this is absolutely true. I saw at least half a dozen shops that can make you leather chaps while you wait.
Oh, right.
Yeah, indeed. It's leather chaps while you wait. Now, who would be in such a rush that they go, man, I need some leather chaps, tailor-made for me, but I need them now.
Oh, well, I suppose like in America they want things now, not
They want leather chaps now.
Yeah.
And Chris, I will be bringing in your present tomorrow.
Oh, well. Did you get a chance? I know you only worked there very long, but did you get a chance to listen to any radio?
I didn't listen to anything. Or I didn't even see much TV. I saw a bit of TV.
Yeah.
I saw that they're 100 to 1, or 1 versus 100.
Oh, what with Harry Man? You mean Deal No Deal?
No, it was one to one. And then there was a trailer for the new Borat film, and I turned the telly off. Thought, stuff this. So I didn't see any TV. I didn't see hear any radio. I was in the hotel. You know, I stayed there overnight and went and I was having Saturday morning, 7:00, having breakfast outside by the pool.
Wow.
Man, it was warm over there.
Yeah, I know it does. The temperature, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was great. But it was fantastic. And I got to see all the people from Lost, and it was the most exciting day. I proposed to Sun, who's the Korean lady, and she said no, which is why I'm back here today. But yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah, I'm good. It was a fascinating trip, I should imagine. Reason I rang in, I was in a building society a little while ago, and the security screen came up.
Oh, right.
And it said the police have been called. You know, this is a security alert and everything else, and the bell went off. And a woman came out, she said, I do apologise, she said, it's a false alarm.
Oh, no.
And I was the only person in there.
Oh, so hang on a minute. So there's a chance that you could have been pounced on by 7 policemen.
Police 5.
Police 5, you're showing your age, Philip.
Sorry, Crime Watch.
The kids don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, Shaw Taylor,
Keep
guy
on
called
peeled.
Shaw Taylor used to do a pre-Crime Watch show, and it ran for years, and it was called Police 5.
And his catchphrase was, keep 'em peeled.
And he used to have a junior version where he had all the kids looking for car numbers and goodness knows what else.
Did he?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah, it used to go out on the kids' show
He'd
on
have a
Saturday
junior
morning.
Police 5, and he had kids looking up for...
Yeah, they could. I mean, in them days, Ian, I don't think they do it so much now. The kids used to carry copy car numbers down in books.
What?
And so you knew that, so the police, used that.
Now, hey, Philip, nowadays the kids are actually copying the car numbers, but stealing the cars, aren't they? Joyriding.
Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm glad you had a great time. Did you meet any other celebrities? You mentioned some of the ones you met.
I saw some guy who was really famous, but I can't think who he is.
Oh, what was he, an actor?
He was an actor. He may have been in Ugly Betty, actually.
Yeah.
And he's got funny eyes. He's quite short.
Yeah.
Mean anything to you? Do you know?
No, there's so many, aren't there?
So many actors.
The new series, because I mean, a lot of the new series haven't started yet, have they? They put some on, but some are not starting till November.
Crazy.
Some have already been cancelled, haven't they?
Yeah, but it's funny. Yes, I was talking to a lot. The people I was with were talking about the series that have been cancelled and been axed and stuff. And there's a lot of it. Philip, listen, thank you very much for that.
Okay, Ian.
Good lad. There we go. Always nice to have a chat with Philip. 0870 9090 973. David.
Hello.
Hello, David.
Welcome back, Ian.
Thank you.
Listen, I don't want you going away again, because I don't like that Nick Abbott.
Oh, no, Nick's very good.
No, he isn't. Is it Abbott or Bacon?
Yes, I'm off twice this week, in fact.
No, don't go.
I'm not here Wednesday, I'm not here Friday, I'm not here Sunday, I'm not here at all next week.
Not even nothing. You're going to lose listeners.
More of them? Wow.
Yeah, because Nick Abbott, he's depressing, and he was going on about Sir Jimmy Savile and saying he's no good.
Yeah, well, he is no good.
Oh, come on.
Jimmy Savile's rubbish.
No, he's not. He's a legend.
He's a legend, but he's rubbish.
He's not rubbish. Come on, he's coming back, and he raised 40 million.
Well, he doesn't rate 40 million now. He'll be lucky if he gets 4 million now.
He raised 40 million for that hospital with the wheelchairs.
Oh, he raised 40 million for the hospital with the wheelchairs, yeah.
I don't think he should be going away on his jollies anyway.
Well, it's tough.
Well, it costs too much money, and it's not fair on the listeners.
There we go. But Nick Abbott is brilliant and did an excellent job by all accounts.
More champagne, dear?
Why not?
Experience on the plane, which I probably shouldn't talk about in case the person involved is listening. I probably shouldn't mention it because he could be listening. No, but even if I don't give his name, then he'll know that it's him I'm talking about. But I've got $100 in my wallet that I shouldn't have, but I've got them there because of a gentleman being on the plane. I'm not going to mention it because it will be embarrassing for everyone involved if they're listening. But turns out I'm a really weird person. Oh, okay. Enough vagaries there. 0870 9090 973. Take more of your calls after the latest LBC News. For some reason, I've been sent the Q Award winners in full. I don't know if this is embargoed or anything. I don't suppose it is. I don't really care. And the Q Inspiration Award. I don't know what that means. It goes to Aha. They have won the what inspiration have Aha been to anybody? They're absolutely bobbins. Yes, Take On Me is a brilliant song. Brilliant song. But that's it. The rest of it is cack. And it's not really inspiring, is it? I don't know, what else have we got in it? Innovation in Sound Award goes to U2's The Edge. Lifetime Achievement Award, Peter Gabriel. Classic Award goes to Karma Chameleon. These awards are made up. Inspiration Award. Best Act. Oh, for God's sakes. Best act. Hey, Ben, have a guess. Who won the Q Best Act in the World Today award?
Oasis.
They did.
They're rubbish.
They're so Bobby.
They're rubbish. 5 albums of the same rubbish.
How did you know that they'd won?
I heard in the news from LBC.
Oh, was it on the news?
Well, it might be on an XFM.
Jeez, I need to stop talking during the news and pay attention to what's being said. The best act in the world today, Oasis, they are cack.
They are cack.
There is no band is worse than Oasis.
No, that's correct.
So that's got me angry. I'm proper angry now. Ben, what can I do for you?
Okay, so it's my mum's 90th birthday today, right?
Wow. How old? Oh, hang on a minute. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Your mum is 90?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
It's a bit of a weird one, but
okay.
I just roll with it. Okay, right. So she's 90 today, and she's a massive Ian Lee fan. So if you just say, happy birthday, Helen Fridger.
So she was 71 when she had you?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I'm adopted.
Oh, okay. Can a 71-year-old adopt?
Yeah, you can. She's really rich.
Now, Helen Fridger, that's not a rude word, is it, I'm saying?
Fridger? No, it's ethnic.
No, I'm just worried that if those roll those two words together, it becomes something rude. Helen's writing it down behind the glass to see if it says something vulgar. Okay.
No.
Okay, well, I'll say it, and if I'm being duped here, then I'm... happy birthday, Helen.
Thank you.
Fridger.
I did something quite naughty the other day.
Okay.
Okay, so she's a bit old, so I can sometimes take advantage, right?
What?
And I administered her... If you go to Boots now, and during between 18 and 24, you can get free chlamydia tests.
Right, and
so I gave her a free chlamydia test, right? And... What? ... drum roll, she passed. She hasn't got chlamydia.
Well, that's excellent news, Ben.
Thank you.
I'm sure the whole family's very happy.
I reckon we're all very happy.
I wonder if it's too late for them to take him back. Sorry, we don't want this one. He's an idiot. Can we get someone else? What a strange man. Charlene is in West Norwood.
Hello.
Hello, Charlene.
Ian, how are you? You all right?
I do know what, I've got really bad indigestion because I just ate about half a dozen chocolate hobnobs, really quickly.
That must have slowed you down a bit.
Yeah, I've got indigestion. I'm supposed to be going running with some friends tomorrow, and I'm thinking now I might not go. Just because I've got indigestion.
I'm sure you'll be over it by tomorrow.
I'm sure I will, but I'm such a lazy sausage that I'm thinking, well, I've got a perfectly valid reason to not go running now. So I'm on, and also I'm tired because I was on a plane and all that nonsense. So I'm going to send them a text saying I can't do it.
Just don't do it if you don't want to.
Well, I do. The thing is, I do want to.
Don't do it.
The thing is, I'm away next week. I'm not here next week.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Oh, listen, Ian.
Yes.
You know when that last caller, he
Yes.
said that Nick Abbott was rubbish and all that.
Yes.
Nick Abbott is a bit like Steve Allen. You know, that Queenie type of, that type of character. He's all right.
No, well, hang on a minute. Nick Abbott's good.
Yeah, he's very good. I
Yes.
like him. He's a bit like Steve Allen, and he just tells it, you know, he did pictures about all the celebrities.
Yeah, but with Nick Abbott, it's not an act.
No, I didn't
Nick Abbott,
say anything about my darling Steve Allen. No, we're not here,
no. Nick Abbott's...
I did church on a Sunday to listen to him.
No, okay. No, Nick Abbott's brilliant.
Oh yeah, he's very, very
And
good.
Valen, you know, some people like him, some people can see him for what he is, you know, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Exactly. You know what, Ian? I've been trying to get hold of a Dire Straits record. It's called The Sultans of Swing.
Oh,
do you know that?
The Sultans of Swing, that rings a bell. Oh yeah, it was one of the biggest selling records of the 80s, yes, I'm aware of it, yeah.
It's brilliant, and I just can't get hold of it anywhere. I can't download it or anything.
You can't get Dire Straits' The Sultan of Swing anywhere?
Anywhere, I can't. I've been trying to download it.
Where have you been looking? In butchers? You can get it everywhere.
I just can't think. Can you advise me at all? Because I love when I'm in my car, my little banger. I love just putting it on and listening to it. And I taped it off the radio one time, but it's gone all chewed up now, so I can't seem to get hold of it. And I'd really, really love to get hold of that track again.
Well, just go into HMV and go get it's on that famous album, isn't it? What's the album it's
what
on?
they do is they make you buy the whole, compilation. It's about $29.99. And I only want the one track.
Oh, but Dire Straits are bobbins.
Oh, they're wicked, aren't they?
They're the musical equivalent of Steve Allen. Just kind of a bit, just 20 years past its sell-by date, a little bit bland, and but loads of people went out and bought it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't hear that about my Steve. But, so maybe I might try HMV, but these days you can download it free, can't you? So.
Well, that's illegal.
Is it? No, it's not illegal.
It's because it's illegal to download it for free.
What if you joined one of those, I'm so behind on my, technology, but,
You've worked out how to break the law and copyright laws.
Oh, can't you go online and register one of those, download,
If it's for free, then it's illegal, and it's very, very naughty. You can get it on iTunes, I would have thought.
Yeah, iTunes, that's it.
And you have to pay there, 79 pence a track.
Oh, just one more thing, Ian. Last week,
Yes, darling.
you told Narendra not to call anymore, and he just sounded really sad.
Yeah, well, it's tough. We don't need him now.
What did he do? What did he do to you? Was there an argument?
No, what it is are you aware of Yasser?
No.
Yasser, about a year ago, Yasser used to call 3 or 4 times a day, and then 5 months ago, he stopped calling. But Yasser started calling in again. This is him last night.
Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
So we don't need Verinder. We've got Yasser back, so we don't need Verinder anymore.
Oh, no, so it's like a substitute. Oh, that's so mean. He sounded really upset, you know.
Yes.
Oh, bless him. But never mind.
Oh, hang on a second. Tanya, can you help Charlene?
I can, yeah. Yeah, hiya.
Oh, hello. Hiya.
Why don't you try...
to get hold of Dire Straits track, The Sultans of Swing?
Yes. Well...
I really, really love that. It's my best record ever, and I just can't seem to get the single.
Why don't you try Beano's store? Because I'm actually in Manchester, and I've actually contacted them.
Who?
And Beano's.
Who are Enos?
No, Beano's.
Oh, Beano's.
Beano's.
Yes.
And they've helped me in the past with singles. If you just want the one, if you just want the single, they might be able to get hold of it.
But do you, Charlene, you don't want it on like a vinyl 7-inch, do you?
No, I just want, I probably want a CD. In fact, I wouldn't mind getting a hold of a 7-inch or what have you, because it's a classic to, just to keep away.
You can get the number for Beano's.
Oh, have you got it, please?
I have.
Charlene, right,
Yeah.
For God's sakes, you want everyone to do it.
What? If she'd like to, if I can speak to her off air, I can give her it then, because I can find it.
No, right, we're not doing that. Charlene, go and sort yourself out. You can find that easily. I'm not having that. Tanya, thank you very much for your help. That's very kind of you. We're not going to start... Oh, it sounded like LBC from 1989 all of a sudden, then. If I can speak to him off air, you can find it. It's one of the biggest selling records of all time. 0870 90 90 973. We were talking about smoke, sort of things going off that stop criminals stealing stuff. We'll talk about going to IKEA for fun in a little bit. Before that, though, here's Jonathan.
Oh, hello, Ian. First of all, I wanted to thank you and Chris for my presents. I got my prize, I should say, from guessing the press up.
Oh, what did you win?
Oh, I got really good. I got a Patience single by Take That.
Oh, yeah.
I got Going to the Movies, and I got Dance Now 2007. And an issue of Zoo.
Oh, brilliant. You got the Zoo magazine. Good work.
Yeah, which is well fun by you, obviously.
Yes, definitely.
And the other thing is, I was looking on the internet the other day.
Oh, right.
I saw something that was you. I was looking particularly, and that Fun Bandits program. Did you do that as a program years ago, or is it something recently?
I did a documentary called Thumb Candy about computer games, and that was brilliant. And then I did a TV series called Thumb Bandits about computer games, and that was Bobbins. And that was maybe about, where was I? I was living in Highgate at the time. So that was about 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh, right. I was just interested because you look so different.
Yes.
Now to what you did then.
Yes.
As a person, you look completely... and I saw a picture of you and Duncan. You got your arm firmly around his shoulder.
Duncan Bannatyne, that's on the website. There's also the picture of... you're not near a computer now, are you, Jonathan?
No, I'm not. I'm at my van.
Because I want someone to go to the LBC website and have a look. By the way, for those who don't know, the LBC website is...
The www.
.lbc.co.uk. And have a look at the picture of me with Upper Street. It is the most blurry, out-of-focus picture I have ever seen in my life. And it's taken by Chris. The 2 photos Chris has taken for me have been rubbish.
Oh, poor Chris.
And he keeps blaming my... Have you put the Upper Street photo on the website yet, Chris?
Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, why is he doing...
What's gone wrong?
What is he doing the accent for? And the thing is, you ask him about it, and he says, oh, that's the way I've always talked this way. You just never noticed it.
He's getting very transatlantic, isn't he?
He's going to get very Transit slapped in a minute. Doesn't make sense, that, does it?
And I have to say, Nick Abbott was brilliant. It was super on Friday.
Oh, he's a brilliant broadcaster. Listen, he's filling in for me on the next 2 Sundays, and John Holmes is filling in for me for the weekdays. So.
Oh, the weekdays, so we'll be able to talk to Nick again on next Sunday.
No,
then, yeah?
but also he's on Saturday nights as well, 10 till 1.
Is he? 10 till 1?
Yeah, on Saturdays.
Oh, right. A very, very pleasant chat. Well, more than play, he was brilliant. He was really fun.
Yeah, he's great. He's cracking. And Clive Bull is on. Well, while we're doing let's do the business. Clive Bull's on tonight at 8 till 12.
Yeah, he's superb.
He's brilliant.
Superb. If anyone likes this programme, they'd like Clive Bull.
But also, if anyone didn't like this programme, they'd probably like Clive Bull as well. Yes.
No, there's nobody doesn't like this.
There's plenty. We had a woman phoning in last night. Oh God, she doesn't like it at all.
But she still listens.
She still listens, and she phones in every week. But she phoned in and lied about where she was from, made up a name, and said she'd never called before. I know for a fact, because of technology that is at my fingertips, where she's calling from and how many times she's called in. So,
yeah,
she was a silly sausage, bless her.
Yeah, like a lot of us. The other point was, did you have a good weekend? What was it like meeting your idols?
We did this 20 minutes ago.
Oh, well, yeah, but I'm driving and I don't get to hear it all.
It was excellent.
Yeah, what were they like? Were they nice?
They were nice.
Oh, excellent.
There we go. That's that sorted out there. But we're not going to do the whole show talking about meeting people from Lost, because I can see to some people it's actually quite dull. Time now, though, to get the latest LBC 97.3 news. No, it's not the news. What am I talking about? It's the travel with Amanda Redmond.
Well, we've got problems at the moment to the west.
Security systems. It sounds dull, doesn't it? And it was a little bit, actually.
Did you slag off Aha?
Excuse me?
Did you slag off Aha?
I wish you wouldn't do that voice. Yes, I did. Aha have won the Q Awards are out, and they have won the Q Inspiration Award.
Oh, excellent.
But you don't like them, do you?
I have an album.
Which album do you have?
Major Earth, Minor Sky.
That's not the famous one, though, is it?
No.
What? It makes me uncomfortable. Okay, here's a direct question to you, London. Have Aha inspired you at all? According to Q, which is a cracking magazine, we love it, and the Q Awards are good. I hosted them once, and my hand was 1 inch away from Christina Aguilera's backside. Oh, it was great. I was hosting the awards. I wasn't very good at it, I'll be honest. And she came up to get an award. Oh, no, she came up to give a Lifetime Achievement Award to Jane's Addiction, who was some band or something. And so she came up on the stage. And she came and sort of stood near me, and so I backed off. And then then as Jane's Addiction came on stage, she kept backing back towards me, but not looking. So it ended up my hand was 1 inch away from her backside. She is stunning, but she's tiny. You could fit her in your pocket. Fit her in your pocket and take her away. Anyway, yes, Aha. If they've inspired you to do anything apart from throwing away Aha records, 0870 90 90 973. And the best, what was this Oasis award? The best act in the world today are Oasis. Come on now. Let's be sensible about this. Those guys is rubbish. She's Electric is an alright song. It's alright. That's the only song they've done that's halfway decent. The rest of it is awful. 0870 90 90 973 if you want to talk about that. Gary.
Hello, Ian.
You all right?
Hello, mate. Sorry about that.
Are you practising on the drums or something?
I'm actually cooking a nice roast dinner with nice roast potatoes.
No, you can't do a roast dinner on a Monday.
I would have done it yesterday, but the wife made me go down to mow. Long story. That's not what I rung you about.
Do you find that roast dinners taste different when they're not on a Sunday?
Completely.
It's odd, isn't it? They taste really different.
It's wrong, but I bought a nice £9 piece of beef yesterday, and I'm determined to cook it.
All right, good. How are you doing the roasties from scratch, or you got on Bessie's?
Completely from scratch.
Good boy.
Everything from scratch. Anyway, listen.
Yes.
Fantastic show last night.
It was fun, wasn't it, last night?
I'm a taxi driver, and I burst out laughing. I had to apologise to a few of my customers.
Brilliant. I think it was the funniest, most consistent one we've ever done on a Sunday.
It was absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
Anyway, listen. I know you're a big Sky Plus man.
Oh, I love it.
And so am I. I was just messing about with it just now to see what's on later on. And
oh, yes.
And the time went back. As we know, we discussed it on radio yesterday.
Oh right, so yes, the clock's
went back
forward, yes, yeah.
Right, well, the Sky Plus doesn't change, mate.
No, you're joking.
So anything you recorded
what
for tonight, which is say was on at 5 o'clock, is now going to be recorded at 6 o'clock.
No.
And it's not going to work.
No, that's not how Sky Plus works.
can't believe I've just had to delete everything that was going to be recorded for next week. So the programme that I watched last week.
What?
I've had to delete it all, go through the magazine and check what they're on. And
What? This is insane, because my Sky Plus is working perfectly.
well, it must be my Sky.
May I suggest that you do, and this is their advice, and it always works, switch it off at the mains for 3 seconds, turn it on, and then don't turn it on for 20 seconds, and it'll work.
Well, I tried that, but no, I went into I pressed the green button, and I've got the Sky Planner up, and it said I'm recording typically Robin Hood for the kids.
Oh, right, yeah, for the kids.
It said it was coming on at 8 o'clock. On next Saturday, it doesn't come on at 8 o'clock, it comes on at 7 o'clock.
Well, maybe it is on later next week.
No, I checked it. It's not. And I checked them all, I checked everything that I recorded.
Oh, well, I shall check mine when I get home then.
When you get home, have a little look. And,
hey, we weren't... I've got some disappointing news, London. We weren't on Totally Boy Band this week.
Why?
They didn't show us. They showed everybody else, they did, but we weren't there. Ooh! So I was disappointed. But I've made the decision, Gary. I'm going to buy myself either a 40... I've gone insane. Either a 40-inch or probably a 42-inch plasma HD TV.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah,
and I was in Curry's comments today. I was having a little look, and I'm not going to buy... I'm going to take a couple of weeks to choose the right one.
I was in there yesterday. I bought one, a 15-inch with a DVD for the bedroom.
Oh.
£169.
Really?
Good value.
Because the one I was looking at, 42-inch, is a Hitachi.
All right.
And it was 1,300 quid.
Yeah,
and it's like, I'm umming and ahhing, but the...
No, Ian, don't worry, I've got to tell you. I bought a 32-inch a few years ago for £1,500. I went in there yesterday. They're in there exactly the same things. Because they're big and lumpy, they're now like £500-600.
Yeah.
Well, the devaluation is ridiculous.
So you think I should just go and get it?
Yeah.
Or not?
They are very good.
Oh, I might...
You know,
the thing is, almost like...
Are you going to get the new game, the Wii? Are you going to get it?
I'm going to get the Wii. I've got the 360. Give me 30 seconds of being technical and geeky, Chris. Someone's told me I need to get a TV, though, with 2 high HD inputs in it. Mm-hmm. One for the 360 and one for the Sky.
Yeah, you got. Are they going to charge us more for it, though? Because it says when you on the channel, it says you have to ring them. Are they going to charge you another £10?
I think the HD Sky is a little bit more. But this is okay. This is my last little bit of technical geeky stuff. I've got Sky free. Okay, I've got a thing called a VIP package. It means I get all the channels for free, apart from the mucky ones, which I wouldn't want to look at anyway.
No, fair enough.
But I'm worried. I want to phone Sky up and say, look, I've got this free package. Can you upgrade me to an HD package?
Yeah.
I'm worried they'll say, oh, hang on a second, Mr. Lee, you should have started paying 6 months ago.
They probably will.
So I don't know whether to risk that.
I would keep stum here.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, keep stum, mate.
Gary, listen, thank you very much for that. That's all the geeky talk we're doing now. I just had to get that out of my system.
Jeff wants a pool table.
So, Chris, what is the biggest... You're talking about Aha. Are they an inspiration to you?
A little bit.
What's the album you've got? What's the biggest hit that's on that album? Are there any hits on there?
Only Major Earth, Minor Sky.
I don't remember that ever being in the...
Before Your Time.
What's happened to him today? Isn't he being weird? Could you sing a little bit of Major Earth, Minor Sky?
No.
Okay, that's disappointing. If anyone knows what the hell Chris is talking about, 0870 90 90 973. And if Aha have inspired you in any way, I noticed the switchboard hasn't lit up with me putting that one out there. Aha, inspirational. The video for Take On Me was good, because it was like that, you know, like cartoon drawing of Morton Harkett and Mags. But really, I've got a friend of mine, Conan, who's a really good bloke, one of my best friends, and he's obsessed with Aha. He even likes their new stuff. Paul is in the Ladbroke Grove.
Hello, Ian, how are you?
I'm feeling fat, Paul.
Feeling fat?
I'm supposed to go for a run tomorrow, and I just don't think I can be bothered.
Oh, be a jabber for a bit.
Yeah, maybe that's the way forward.
I've got a very quick tip for you on your telly, by the way.
Oh, yes.
To the side.
Yes.
Don't waste your money. Wait till January. Peter Jones January sale, free 5-year warranty, and they're bargains.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I got a £1,400 washing machine for £400.
But is it one of those now? Those sales? Is it one of those things like the Harrods sale where you have to get in there and there's only like one of each thing? And
No, there's loads. Go in there, try and get in on the first day, but you get a free 5-year warranty as part of the price. It's their policy.
Okay. It's sensible, but it's disappointing because I'd already made the decision in my head to get it. I've been umming and ahhing for about 6 months, and then last week I thought I just decided I was going to get it.
You've
So
saved yourself a huge amount of money.
Hell's teeth. I don't know.
Do you know what? I bought an LCD TV off them
Yeah.
about 3 years ago in their sale, and I got it home and I noticed one of the pixels was dead.
Yes.
Rang them up, bought me a new one immediately.
Oh.
And it's fine. I've got another 2 years on that warranty.
Oh, God. No. Okay. I know that's the sensible thing to do would be to get my flat decorated, because I've had the quote in for that, and that's like a fifth of the price I was expecting it to be. Get the flat decorated, get a new bed, and get all carpets. But I want to get the TV. Anyway,
Yeah.
Paul, we've only got a minute now. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, I was going to tell you, chaps, while you wait.
Leather
I
chaps
know-
while you wait. There were 5 stores near me in LA that offered this service.
I know exactly who would want these. Now, I'm not a homophobe, as you know.
No.
The gays.
Is it really? Now, but the thing is, I don't understand why even gay men would find it sexy. It's not chaps aren't a sexy piece of clothing. For example, I wouldn't find a beautiful young woman wearing chaps particularly erotic. I'm really trying to envisage it, and I wouldn't find it erotic. So I don't see what's sexy about them.
Could they be the gays' equivalent of suspenders?
It's an interesting thought, Paul. We'll put it out there, and hopefully no one will call back with the answer. You can bear that in mind yourselves. I just don't see why chaps are I know that the parts of you are exposed, flesh is exposed, but there are sexier exposing things. Let's not dwell too much on it. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, for God's sakes. I don't want to lose my job. 0870 90 90 973. Smoke security. And would you ever have fruit on the same plate as an omelette? That's what those damn Yanks tried to feed me for breakfast on Saturday. Disgusting.
Like, you know, you're 32, but you're acting like on the radio like about 20.
0870 90 90 973. No sign of Yasser calling in yet, but fingers crossed he will do. What have we mentioned so far, I hear you saying, because you've just tuned in because you weren't listening to the first hour. I don't know why you weren't listening. In fact, the chances are you're more likely to be tuning out now, for some reason. That's odd, isn't it? A lot of listeners first hour, and then it goes back up again. Security systems, pure smoke. Has anyone actually seen these things going off? You're in a shop and they claim they can fill the shop with smoke? I don't believe that actually works. We had a guy, Justin, calling in who said that he saw it happening in a Blockbusters. Yeah, I'm not sure I believe him. No. We've mentioned plasma TVs and HD TV. Let's not dwell on it too much. It's a little bit geeky, and I can see how it could be a little bit dull to people. So we won't mention that. But... So I'm having breakfast, Saturday morning, 7 o'clock, in Los Angeles. That's right. Oh, yeah, yes. Outside by the swimming pool. And I had an omelette. I had a nice omelette, cheese and onion and mushroom omelette. And then there was some stuff on the plate. I don't know what that stuff was, but I ate it. Also on the plate was, like, loads of fruit. There was a slice of kiwi fruit, a slice of melon, and something else. And I think a couple of strawberries as well. On the same plate as an omelette. How perverse is that? You don't have that stuff. Yeah, you could have that in a separate bowl, but have it onto the same plate as a cheesy omelette. That has got to be the weirdest thing I've ever seen. If you normally have fruit on the same plate as an omelette, you're insane. I'd like you to explain it to me. 0870 90 90 973. And also, if you've been inspired at any point by Aha, I find it very hard to believe. As they are rubbish, aren't they? Apart from Take On Me, which is a cracking song. Although there is a much better, and I don't like ska, but there's a much better ska version by a band called Real Big Fish, and that's a brilliant song. But apart from that, what have they done? The Living Daylights they did, didn't they? That was awful. Cry Wolf, that wasn't very good. The Sun Always Shines on TV, that was poor. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. And you can email, of course, iain at lbc.co.uk. Lindy's in the Chipstead.
Hello.
Hello.
Aha. Inspired me to fancy Morton Harkett.
Well, that's, yes, they hardly deserve an award for that. He was weird looking, wasn't he?
Well, I thought he was really gorgeous in the 80s, actually.
He's got those weird little sort of piggy eyes.
But nowadays he looks like Patrick Swayze.
Oh, and Patrick Swayze doesn't look good, does he? Time has not been kind to Mr. Swayze.
But I loved that video. I thought it was fantastic, that Aha video.
Oh, the take on me, it was a good video at the time. It's a bit bobbins now if you look at it, but at the time it was all quite exciting, and I remember it being on Saturday Superstore and people getting their knickers in a twist over it. But they're nothing special as a band. Oh! Helen, did anyone here get Dolly Parton tickets, do you know? No one did? You don't know? Because the Dolly Parton tickets were going on sale on Friday, and I didn't even bother to try and get them, because I just knew they were going to go really quickly. If anyone got any tickets, you can give us a call and let us know.
And the other thing...
Yes?
American breakfasts are very strange.
Have you been smoking pot or something, Lindy? You're talking in a very slow, ponderous manner today. I'm feeling like I'm having to draw this out of you.
I'm a bit tired. When we were in America, we stayed in a hotel that had like a self-service buffet for breakfast.
Yes.
And the weirdest combination of food people were eating, but there was this one guy who had bacon, sausage, scrambled eggs, hash browns, and strawberry blancmange.
On the plate?
Yeah, on the same plate.
Oh, that is just weird. And those guys have got nuclear capabilities.
It's weird, because they also have pancakes and maple syrup with bacon and eggs and stuff.
Yeah, they do that. The thing is, Americans will just shove any old cack in their mouth. They don't care.
No.
As long as it's greasy and fattening, they want it in their gobs.
There were lots of big people.
Yes.
Very big people.
Lindy, thank you for that. Keith is in the Sunningdale. Hello, Keith.
Hi. Oasis.
Oh, yeah.
The most overrated band ever.
Aren't they awful? They have just won the Best Act in the World Today award from Q Magazine.
Sorry.
No, go on.
I saw them at an award, and they were claiming to be the best band since the Beatles, and I felt like posting them a Led Zeppelin CD or something like that, because they've obviously missed out many years' worth of good music if they think they're the best since the Beatles.
They'll rip that off soon, don't worry. They're just bobbins, and they were exciting when they first came out to see these two cocky, ugly, monkey-like brothers. Well, whatever, maybe. But these cocky so-and-sos swaggering about and saying we're the best band in the world, and it was quite exciting to see. Unfortunately, their songs didn't match up to their swagger and their big mouths.
True. I tried to talk to you on Friday as well.
Oh, right.
Talking about the Hitler Cats.
Yeah, well, that was on Thursday, yes.
Yeah, but you should get Bizarre Magazine, because they did a feature on that about 3 months ago.
This is the website. I think it was cats that look like Hitler.com.
Yeah. And another thing.
Yes.
I told you about letting Thames meet Bob on, and look what he said when you come on about the flatulence only ladies can have. That's the kind of things he says.
Yes. I'm not going to reiterate what that was about, because it was rude. I don't like Bizarre Magazine. We get sent it every month. And it looks kind of sexy, because there's a sexy sort of chunky girl on the front in, whatever. And then you open it up, and there's a man with, like, half of his mouth ripped off, or his privates have been swollen to the size of a house, or it's just wrong, that magazine. It's just kind of disturbingly wrong. We always kind of play, like, pass the parcel with it around the office. Who wants it? In the end, Mr. Jacks has it, and he has all of that, that kind of... Hey, Blanche?
Yes,
yeah, we've only got a minute, so can you stay up for after the news?
Yeah.
Good. Well, that's... OK, fingers crossed. I saw a man with the best name in the world at the weekend.
Who?
He was from Norway.
Yes.
His first name was Eddie.
Yes.
He had 3 names. His last name was Clapp.
I'm not playing this game. You'll land me right.
No, it's nothing rude.
Oh.
Guess, his last name was Clapp. Guess what his middle name was?
Hand.
His name was Hans. Eddie Hans Clapp.
Oh, I can't remember.
What a genius name. Eddie Hans Clapp from Norway.
His parents obviously didn't think it out.
No, his parents were obviously stupid, weren't they, Blanche?
Absolutely.
Now, listen, we've got the news in a second. Can you tease up what it is you're going to be talking about?
I'm rather proud of myself. The Signal hasn't altered anybody's videos. Or Sky, or anything.
Right, OK. I've no idea what she's talking about.
Right, well, I'll explain.
No, calm down. We'll find out.
After the news.
Thank you.
How many times have you said, I wish I bought...
Me partner tickets on the internet for Wembley Arena, and it's right at the back. I'm not paying 65 quid to sit right at the back. Fingers crossed, my friend can sort me out with some. Blanche, you're still there, are you?
Yes, I'm waiting.
Okay, excellent. What?
Actually, just listening to that road report, aren't we lucky that Ken sorted it all out with the charge?
Yes, we are lucky.
I mean, the roads are flowing so freely.
They are.
It's made all the difference in the world.
Well, it has made a big difference. I'm detecting a hint of sarcasm from you, but it has made a difference.
Now I'm rather proud of
No. But the
you
congestion...
don't like political discussions.
No, but I can do them. The congestion charge has made a difference for the better.
It costs people money.
It's raised a lot of revenue, and also it's made London much easier to drive around.
Ah.
When was the last time you drove through central London, Blanche?
Not so long ago.
When?
It's chaos.
When did you drive through central London?
About a year.
Okay. And whereabouts in central London were you driving?
In the congestion charge.
Whereabouts?
Truthfully, no, I wasn't. I can't lie. I was brought up, to be very honest. I've been in London with other people.
Then...
I can't lie, Ian. It's no good.
You had a go, didn't you? And it was terrible.
I can't do
well,
it.
in that case, you, in terms of the congestion charge, you don't know what you're talking about.
Truthfully, I do know, because my son's a cabbie.
Oh, cabbies talk out of their...
hell.
Cabbies hate Ken for all the wrong reasons.
Is hell.
It's not. London, driving in London now... when was the congestion charge introduced? 3 years ago, was it?
Out there.
It's so much better to drive in London now than it was 4 or 5 years ago.
Glad you think.
By a long, long way.
Leaving that aside...
Let's leave that aside, because I won that one.
No, I run. You always win.
Well, I did win, because you lied.
No, you're not taking away my accomplishment for today.
Okay, what's...
Because...
Oh, hang on, Sorry, Blanche, sorry. No, I've just remembered I've got to do this. Sorry, otherwise I'll get in trouble with the bosses. Hang on. Okay, Blanche, where you go?
Do you feel better for that?
I feel much better for it, thank you. Thank you for asking.
I'm glad. I checked with other people for the first time. Mine's an old video, and it didn't shift back.
Right.
For the first time.
Your video recorder didn't change with the...
And I checked with people who had Sky.
Yes.
It hadn't moved back.
What are you talking
Nothing had moved back. And today I took out a very old instruction manual, which looked like Chinese to me.
Right.
And slowly I've done
You managed to translate to
myself.
Chinese?
I did it manually.
Good girl.
I was so proud of myself. Ian.
Right, yes.
I really was.
Yes, hasn't the human race come a long, long way?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm only...
Some old biddy can...
I'm only 2
change a
out.
video record. You're still 2 minutes out?
You are not...
Oh, Blanche, you can't get the time right. So you've changed the time. Let me get this right. You've changed the time by 58 minutes.
I was so pleased to get that...
Yes, to get that close.
The hour show.
Who needs accuracy? Who needs accuracy?
That I didn't get...
But that's different to a Sky Plus.
But no, I've checked with people who've got Sky
Who do you know who's got Sky Plus?
My sister-in-law, for one.
Right. Do you know what Sky Plus is?
Yes, it did not go back.
Describe to me what Sky Plus is.
She's on the Sky. I only know she's got Sky, and it did not go back.
Describe to me what Sky Plus is. What you think Sky Plus is.
Clue.
Right.
I just know she's got Sky, and it didn't go back the hour. Mine didn't go back the hour.
Right.
Somewhere where I was out for tea yesterday didn't go back the hour.
Right.
And they're all on different systems.
Right.
So I can only assume something's wrong
With Millennium Bug?
Transmitter.
The transmitter that does...
sends out the signal
Right.
to change the time.
I don't think there's one transmitter that does videos
This is the first time
and
it's
Sky
happened.
Pluses and...
It's happened to a lot of people with a lot of different systems.
Okay. Well,
I managed to alter it, and I'm so proud
you're
of myself.
still 2 minutes out, though, aren't you?
I don't care. I'm just very proud of
I've got
myself, and you're not taking that away
Blanche,
from me.
I'm not doing what?
You're not going to take that away from me. I'm not... it was either that or...
No, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ah.
Hi, Ian.
You going then?
Yep.
All right, bye. Roger.
Yes. Are you there?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, good. I want to have a moan.
OK, this is excellent. Then please do have a moan.
What's this global warming rubbish?
Oh, dear.
You know, see, the planet's been changing for centuries.
Yes, that's correct.
It's due to the fact that the sun's getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yes.
And we're getting further and further away from the moon.
Yeah, right.
Now, the idea here is let's sting them for money. I drive an Impian, a Proton Impian.
I don't know what that is.
It's a car.
Right, well, I got that, Roger. Steady on.
Yeah.
You get punched in the nose.
No, it's a car, a Proton Impian, made by Mitsubishi Group.
Oh, right, Mitsubishi Group,
And
yeah.
It's
They're good there, aren't they?
registered, right? It's got a catalytic converter.
It's got a what?
Catalytic converter.
Catalytic converter, right.
That's the one.
Yep, so you know what you're
And
talking about, yeah.
They charged me £190 a year for that.
Good.
Road tax.
Good.
Why?
Why not?
Well, it's got a cat on it. Why?
Why shouldn't you pay road tax?
Well, no, you should pay road tax.
Well, then there you go. Then next point.
Yeah, but the fact is, a full, what is it, Mondeo is 160.
Right, I don't know what you're talking about. Next point.
Right. This isn't going to change by stopping burning gases.
Right.
This is a fact of life.
Right.
It's
So,
been
but
happening since the Ice Age.
Roger. Just supposing we could stop the change in the climate happening, or we could slow it down to a point where people in the not-so-distant future wouldn't be affected by it adversely. Just suppose we could do that.
I don't think you can.
But, right. And,
Unless we all go back to horses and cars.
Right. But just suppose that we could, by making simple changes in our lifestyle...
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
it,
fine.
Well,
I don't have a problem with that. It's just that we end up keep paying for it.
Right.
With taxes.
Right. Let me just... I'm going to finish the sentence.
Go on then.
Supposing we could affect a positive change on the environment and the weather and things like that by making some simple changes and adjustments in our lifestyle, and therefore saving the lives of probably our great-great-great-great-grandchildren, so it's a long way in the future, wouldn't it be worth doing?
Well, it would.
Well, then, there you go, then. And there you go, then. That's the end of it, isn't it?
No, it works different, doesn't it? What it is...
How does it work different?
Well, I'll tell you for what.
Please do,
There
Roger.
are changes that could be made.
Right.
Correct. I
Correct.
accept that.
Yes.
But what I'm moaning about...
Yes, Roger.
is that I've
I'm
got
unclear.
to go to work.
Right.
I drive a bus, yeah?
Right, okay.
There's no buses to take me to work when I start in the morning. I've got to drive a car.
Right, okay.
So you go out and you buy a new car, or
Right.
newish car,
Yes.
so that
Back to
you
the cars
have got
again.
Green, you know, that green petrol and what have
Green
you.
petrol, yes. I've heard of this
Yeah.
green petrol. Unleaded, I think they call it, don't they?
Yeah, that bloke who does that invention show on Sky, is that you? And I'll sound like you. Anyway.
No, I think that's Richard Bacon.
Yeah, it sounds like you, don't
Yeah, yes. Hey, Roger, get to the point, for God's sakes!
Why is it always costing us money?
Well, everything costs...
I drive a bus, I only earn so much money.
I know you drive a bus. You've told me
Right.
that twice for some reason. I don't know why you've told me that, but you've told me it twice.
Well, I've always wanted to have a go at you know.
But you're not. You're just rambling like an incoherent fool.
Right, well, that's...
And you think I'm Richard Bacon anyway. If you've got, listen, if you've got a problem with bacon, then phone up XFM. Otherwise, then get knotted.
All right, then. I'll give up. How's that?
Yeah, okay, that sounds good to me. What was that about? I don't know. I was quite prepared to discuss the environment and stuff with him, but I don't know what it was he was saying. He was upset because he had to pay. I had to get my road tax today, and you pay it, don't you? That's what you do. I was in the post office, and the bloke told me off because I didn't have a reminder form. He said, "Where's your reminder form?" I said, "Well, I didn't get sent one." And he got a bit funny with me. But I don't understand what Roger was upset about. It's very strange. Hey, guess what I found out? My producer, Agent Chris, who's being very, very odd today. I don't know what's got into him. He's got some kind of transatlantic thing in there. I think he's been watching far too much 24. Than is healthy for him, so I'm going to try and stop him doing that. He confessed to me today he does a really weird, creepy, slightly pervy thing for fun. Have a guess to see if you can work out what my producer does in his spare time to get his kicks. If you've just missed that bit... In fact, I've just noticed I have road tax written on my hand today to remind me to go and pay it, and we all have to pay it, and that's... I don't know what Roger was banging on about there, if anyone knows. Actually, if you know, just keep it to yourself, because it did sound incredibly dull. OK, so smoke security, fruit with omelettes, and this is amazing. My producer, Chris, is a weirdo, and he confessed today, and was surprised when I was taken aback by it. He does something very, very odd to get his kicks. 0870 90 90 973, if you think you know what it might be.
Listening to Iain Lee. Why?
Steady on, Boyd. So, 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number if you want to take part in today's show. And there's lots of stuff on the go. Having fruit with an omelette, that just seems perverse. Those damned Americans have weird breakfasts, like really weird breakfasts. They don't understand them at all. Breakfast really should be a bowl of cereal or some toast. Maybe some eggs. That's it. You know, you don't want to mess around with stuff. And I want you to try and guess, if you can, what Agent Chris does to get his kicks at the weekend. Very, very odd man. I think we can mention this on the radio at this time of the day. We'll hover over the dumb buttons just in case we can't. But I think we can. 0870 90 90 973. Rob is in the Fulham. Good afternoon. Hello, Rob.
Hello, Ian. How's it going, mate?
It's going all right, yes.
Right. I think I know what Chris gets up to.
OK, what is it?
I reckon he's perving with a webcam.
He's perving with a webcam. Well, let's ask him. Chris, at the weekends, are you perving with a webcam?
Oh, no.
No, he doesn't do that, Rob.
Okay.
It's something even stranger than that. Hey, have you got a webcam, Rob?
Yes, I have.
Now, I was thinking of getting one, because I've got this Skype now, which is excellent. And you know you can make free phone calls over the internet.
Yep.
And a friend of mine has just got the internet and has got Skype, and so we can make free phone calls. And I've got a video camera, which I think can act as a webcam. If I plug it in, I think it acts as a webcam. Now, how does... I don't understand how it works. And, for example, just supposing by accident my clothes fell off in front of the webcam, as it might possibly do. You know how unsafe belts and things are these days.
Yeah.
Could someone hack into that and have a look at me in the nuddy?
No, because they need to have their webcam on as well.
Right.
Yeah, so you basically need to do it's a bit like a phone call.
Right.
You know, if one person is dialing, but the other person's got the phone off the hook, you're not going to get that signal.
OK, but a third party couldn't infiltrate my PC and steal images of me. Just sometimes I like to work at the computer naked. It just helps me think.
Well, there was a case where a guy abroad, he sent a Trojan virus to his system, and he's able to spy on some girl getting undressed.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, so if you Google it, then you probably find the case. It happened abroad somewhere, I can't remember where it was.
OK, but do you OK, well, we should probably do that. Rob, listen, thank you very much for that, but you're wrong about what Chris does at the weekend, for his kicks. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. There's another Rob now.
Hello there.
Hello, Rob.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, do you know what? I'm all right. This is how crazy I am. I'm already feeling guilty because I've decided I'm not going to go for a run tomorrow morning. Isn't that... The rest of tonight and tomorrow morning, I'm going to feel guilty about it.
You will, because I've actually been trying to do the same thing myself, actually.
Oh, man.
And I've only been about 3 times in the last couple of weeks.
I hate running, and I can't any more than 25 minutes, and I just want to puke up a lung. But I've kind of promised a couple of friends that I'd go running with them, but I know they're both much fitter than me. And I'm still tired from the weekend, and tomorrow I've got a really busy week, and tomorrow morning is the only morning I haven't got anything else lined up.
Yeah.
So I might just stay in and play Splinter Cell on the Xbox or something.
Oh, no, PS2, much better.
The PS2?
Yeah.
Better than the Xbox? 360?
Yeah, I think so.
Get lost. 360 is much better than the PS2. What are you talking about?
I don't play my PS2 that much anymore, but...
Yes, because it's rubbish. You get the Xbox 360, it's genius.
Yeah, but you have to get that special adapter thing to play DVDs on it as well, don't you?
What special adapter thing? Just put DVDs in it.
Yeah, I think you have to get like an adaptation thing to go on it, because the PS2 you just bung it straight in and it goes, isn't it?
I think you just put DVDs into the 360 and you watch them, don't you?
Oh, I don't know, I haven't played them that often. Well, no, my mate had, what's the racing game on it? The, Project
Gotham Racing.
That was pretty cool.
It's fan-bloomin-tastic. Anyway, Rob, before everyone switches off, because we're being two boring old men, what can I do for you?
It was the earlier conversation debate you was having about the these security smoke alarm
Oh, yeah, no, I saw it was at a petrol station and saw a sign that said, don't nick anything from this petrol station because we will fill the building with smoke.
That's correct, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I've actually got a job in which I've kind of encountered that before.
Oh, right.
Actually in mobile phone shops, like security type devices that, basically just fill the room with smoke if you break into it.
And how, but could it be operated by a member of staff in the daytime?
Well, I mean, it can be, yeah, but actually the time when I encountered it was actually sort of middle of the night.
Are you, Rob, are you a thief?
No, actually a police officer.
Oh, blimey, the exact opposite.
The exact opposite, very close, but the opposite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. What? No, I don't, actually. But carry on.
Right, basically what happened is, we've gone to this sort of mobile phone shop, and obviously little thieves had broken in there.
Yes.
And literally, as I go into the back door, it's literally like literally as it is like a smoke screen.
Was it literally like a smoke screen?
Literally like a smoke screen.
Literally.
And I thought it was a white wall in front of me, but it wasn't. It was thick smoke. And it did actually seem like it worked, I've got to say.
Yes.
Because you'd expect for the doors to be open. Obviously, like, I think you were saying earlier on about it being in the car. Obviously, when you open the windows, all the smoke
You expect it to literally go out of the window, but you're saying it literally didn't come out of the door?
No. It stayed there for probably a couple of minutes.
Literally.
Enough, I guess, to scare the people off.
But if that happened in the daytime, I'm a crazy thief. I'm off my mash on crack cocaine. I need to get mobile phones. I've got a gun. I go into the mobile phone shop. They release the smoke canister. I'm so insane with drug and want, Rob. I just start firing indiscriminately.
Exactly, and there lies a big problem.
I've not done that, by the way, just in case anyone. I didn't actually do that. I was speaking. It's not happened.
No, I mean, me personally. I mean, obviously that's just sort of tying in with what you were saying earlier on.
Yes.
Me personally, I don't think really that they work. To be honest with you, that they work effectively enough.
It would be cool to have one in your house, though, just for a laugh.
Well, that's another reason what I was thinking. I think all these little scrotes that do this, if they see a sign that says if you steal something, it's going to fill with smoke, they'd probably do it just for the heck of it.
Just for the buzz of being in a room full of smoke.
For the entertainment value.
Very interesting. Rob, do you want to have a guess at what my producer does to get his kicks for the weekend?
What your producer does? What does he do?
Well, you've got to guess.
Guess.
Literally
he goes out jogging.
He doesn't go jogging, Rob, but good try. Chris, when was the last time you did any physical exercise at all?
1982.
Oh, God, that voice is really, really starting to grind. Is it irritating you, Helen? Because it's really starting to get on my nerves a little bit. David is on the hard shoulder.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, David.
I had a problem last night.
Oh, yeah.
My father-in-law took me to see a Queen tribute band.
Oh, what were they called? It wasn't Queen Bee, was it?
No, the something Bohemians, or I can't remember.
Okay, right, yeah.
Something, but my father-in-law really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and it was like really, it was poor.
Oh dear.
It was a poor effort to try and palm themselves off as Queen.
Yes.
But then he asked me at the end of it, "Oh, what do you think of it? Was it really good?" and all that. And it was like I couldn't turn around. I never had the heart to tell him that, because their clothes didn't fit and things. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And Freddie Mercury was really, really short.
I think Freddie Mercury.
He looked like Manuel. He looked more like Manuel out of 40 Towers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He really.
Was the sound any good?
Yeah, the sound was pretty good. The sound was pretty cool. But it was just like, you know, if you shut your eyes, and it would be okay. But, like, looking at them physically, they were terrible, man.
But isn't that the thing with those tribute bands, is that a lot of them, apart from Dressed to Kill, who are the Kiss tribute band, and look like them and sound like them, but a lot of them, they don't really look like them, but they've got the sound pretty good.
Yeah, the sound. I went to see, I've seen a couple of them before, and they're not bad. I'd like to see that Kiss tribute band. What are they called?
Dressed to Kill. They just played in Walthamstow a couple of weeks ago. They are brilliant.
Right, they live up to the expectations.
They are brilliant. They have they're tiny little venue in Walthamstow. They have fireworks and smoke and
That's what they had last night. They had 2 fireworks go off in front of the drum kit.
Yeah.
And it was just like a puff.
It was like a what?
A little puff. I mean, a little.
Yes, as well. It sounds like a very accurate representation of the band. It's 2006. You can't say that.
No, a puff of smoke.
Yes, But so, I know, let's move on, come on now. But so you're in a dilemma as to whether you should have told your father-in-law they were bobbins or not?
I said to him, yeah, they were great. You know, they were really good. Because he was really excited.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have told him
Well,
they were very good.
I think you did the right thing. I've got to go. I think you did the right thing there by being generous to your father-in-law. Well, no, maybe you should just say they were catcalled. I don't really know, to be honest. 0870 90 90 973. There we go. What have we mentioned so far? The smoke security, having fruit with an omelette. We're still trying to guess what my producer likes to do at the weekends to get his kicks. It's a weird thing. It's not sexual. I'll give you a clue there. It's nothing sexual, although who knows what goes on in the minds of strange young men. If you haven't guessed by 5 o'clock, I'll tell you after 5 o'clock. We've mentioned that I cried at the new Jackie Chan film. What else have we talked about? Oh, loads of stuff, you know. 0870 90 90 973 if you want to talk about that or anything else. Claire is in the Staines. Hello, Claire.
Hello. It's not very often that I feel the need to disagree with you.
Oh, blimey, okay.
But I feel I must on the whole aha being bobbins.
Oh, dear. Okay, yes. I'm just going to say, they have just won an award for, what is the title? It's this very strange title for an award. Hang on, I've got an email here. It's from Claire. Where is it? What did they win? The Q Inspiration Award goes to Aha.
Oh, right.
It's even that's baffled you, hasn't it?
Well, it has rather. I must admit, I'm not a sort of a current fan of theirs, but to put it in the context of when I was 15 and I was a huge fan of theirs.
Yes.
All my other friends were into 5 Star and Bros and to Pow and just really awful things like that.
All right.
So if you compare it against all of those...
To Pow are great.
Do you think?
You push too hard, your dreams are China in your hand.
Yeah. Life, awful pants.
Oh, really?
Very bad.
Carol Decker's quite saucy, though.
Do you think so?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that.
Yeah.
Whereas Morton Harkett had a fantastic voice, and to be fair, they've been going a long time, and half their modern stuff sounds like Coldplay. So if it's good enough for Coldplay, it should be all right for them.
Well, you say it sounds like Coldplay. It doesn't sell anywhere in the numbers that Coldplay sell, and Coldplay are rubbish themselves.
Yeah, well, that is a fair point.
Dour, boring, bland, insipid, middle-class rock.
And he only has the one jacket as well.
Yeah, he does, doesn't it? Oh, yes.
Is that black one? It's always that one.
Yeah, it's very strange, that. You think he'd have earned enough money to buy another one. But so you're a fan of... what are their hits, then? So there's Take On Me, there's The Sun Always Shines on TV...
Yep.
Cry Wolf...
Yep.
Living Daylights... That's the 4 songs.
Hunting High and Low?
How does that go?
I'm not singing it.
Well, I don't... then in that case, I don't believe it's a song. If you're not prepared to sing it, then I must assume you've made it up.
Oh, they had loads. They're still having loads. They were on Live 8 last year.
Oh, good. Yeah, everybody was on Live 8, but they weren't playing at the English Live 8, though, were they?
No, I think it was Germany.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one that counts. The German Live 8 was weird. The only decent act there was Brian Wilson, the Beach Boys. The rest of the lineup were all these kind of weird, new wave German punk bands.
Yeah. And them.
And Aha, for goodness sakes.
They stand out as being quite good compared with everybody else again.
The sun always shines on TV. Touch me. Oh, no, Claire, I'm going to... was your walls covered with just weird posters of Morton and Mags?
Yeah, but not the other one. Not the blonde one.
Yeah, who was the other one?
Oh, he had a funny name and no one fancied him.
Hang on, you're saying that Morton Harkett isn't a funny name?
Well, no, the surname, it was like Whack something.
Oh, blimey. Claire, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
But thank you very much for that.
All right.
She was a nice lady, but talking absolute nonsense. Aha. Lady Alex has just appeared. Can you believe this? Aha have won the Q Inspiration Award. You're going to die soon award is the Lifetime Achievement Award. All right, okay. The Who have won the Legend Award. These are made up, these awards. The Q Award of Awards, the Award of Awards... Well, that doesn't even mean anything. That goes to you two. Lifetime Achievement Award is Peter Gabriel, so that means he's going to die soon. That's you did some interesting stuff. You did a video called Sledgehammer. That was all right. And the stuff you did with Genesis was bobbins, but it was quite arsey. You haven't done anything for 15 years apart from the music for the Millennium Dome, and you're going to die soon. That's that. Classics. Oh, this is getting me angry now. The Classic Songwriter Award goes to Noel Gallagher. Idol Award is Take That. Yeah, because they've been Bone Idol for 10 years. Oh, thank you. Groundbreaker Award, Primal Scream. Yeah, maybe. I'll maybe go along with that. Oh, dear. Oh, that's got me angry. Proper angry. Leon.
Hunting high and low. That's how it went.
Oh, God, that sounds miserable.
It is. It was terrible, but
Okay.
that's not why I phoned up.
Oh, okay.
You wanted some tickets for Dolly Parton.
Yes, I do.
I can tell you where to get them, and they'll be in the first front row 2 seats.
But they'll be like 400 quid, will they?
No, they're not that inflated, but I can't. I'm going to email you where to get them from.
Well, hang on
All
a
right?
second. Hang on a
Because I'm not going to say, because
No, because everyone will go there.
everyone will go there.
So you're saying there is a place where I can go and get front row tickets for Dolly Parton that are selling the venue for £85. How much do you think they'll be from this source?
$125.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's legitimate?
Oh, yeah. I went to see Coldplay.
Oh, for God's sake.
So,
So
yeah,
you-
and I
and
know what Chris does at the weekends as well.
Oh, go on, what did he do?
Yeah, but I keep getting cut off when I mention it.
What do you think he does?
I think he films you and puts it on your...
He does... I didn't get... He's gone there. What is he saying, Chris? You film what?
Oh, look, Ian's on the line.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, I don't understand what Leon was saying. He did drop off there. I don't know, Leon, if you're listening, then give us a call back. But you film what? What do you film? And put it where?
Yeah.
Me? Did he say you film me?
No.
I don't understand that. Well, I don't understand what just happened there. Okay. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Can I just drop you a hint? If you call up now, you'll probably get on, because we've got 2 calls racked up. That happens sometimes. It's been really busy so far, really busy. Until now, we've got a bloke called Ian and we've got a bloke called Simon coming up. Now, hopefully they'll carry us up to 5 o'clock. We could be stuffed. Let's see what happens after this.
Arsenal Football Club.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Ian.
How are you?
I'm all right, yeah.
Grand. Ian, I was just hoping for your feedback. We painstakingly put a jingle together, me and my friends, and, for your lovely show, and we haven't heard it yet.
Hang on a minute. Now, this reminds me. Last night, there I am, listening to Bill Buntley, and a fella is doing I don't think I've got it anymore, was doing a jingle for him that he'd phoned up and did for me a year ago, but had just changed the name Ian Lee to Bill Buntley.
That's terrible.
It's daylight robbery. I don't think I've got... Hang on a second. Let me see if I've got it. I did have... this isn't it, is it? Hang on, this might be it. No.
You're listening to LBC, 417 medium wave, 97.3 stereo, where news comes first.
No, it wasn't that one. Right, you sent me a jingle, did you?
I sent you a jingle, it was a bit long, it was called The Jingle. It sounds a bit like Graham Coxon, and it's quite rocky, and it's got a mad sort of little solo at the end of it.
Did you send it on CD or MP3?
On MP3.
Hang on a minute.
And I sent it on, I think it was Wednesday, or Tuesday, actually.
I haven't got it.
You're joking?
No, I haven't. I'm going through. It's not in my sound file. It's not in my Nutters file. It's not in my Yasser file. I haven't got it. There is a chance I may have deleted it by mistake.
Oh, really? So if I send it in again, you will might play it.
If you send it in again, I tell you, if you send it in again, I'll play it tomorrow.
Okay, I'll send it in right now.
Brilliant. Okay, I can't play it today because I need to put it onto a different system. If you send it... Oh, no, stuff it. If you send it in now, we'll play it. I'll get Chris to go and put it on the computer downstairs and we'll play it today.
Thank you very much.
Good lad. Thank you.
Bye.
That's something to look forward to. Chris, you may need to go downstairs in a minute and put something on the burley for me.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. Why is he doing that? Baz!
Ian.
Is Baz short for Barry?
No.
What's Baz short for?
I can't say on the radio. I don't want to say.
Why not?
I just want to say on the radio.
Why not?
I don't want anyone to know.
What, Basil?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Bazrati?
No.
Basildon?
Well, close.
Well, what is... Why do you not want people to know your name? Are you gonna... should you not be using the phone or something?
Not really. I just don't want people to know who I am.
Hey, listen, man. I don't want people to know
I'll tell
who...
you the reason in a minute.
You do what?
I'll tell you the reason why.
Oh, okay, go on then.
I work for a company.
Yes.
A well-known company.
Okay.
Got my monthly salary today.
Yeah.
Been overpaid by about £4,000.
Oh, dirty boy. You keep your name to yourself, Baz. You've been overpaid by £4,000.
Overpaid.
And you're wondering what to do with it, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay.
I'm wondering whether I should go and tell them.
No, don't tell them, but don't spend it.
Okay.
Because it's more than likely... you get paid monthly, do you?
Mm-hmm.
It's more than likely next month they'll say, Baz, whatever your real name is, we've overpaid you, we want that money back.
But how would they know?
Well, because it'll be on a computer or something, won't it?
I don't know.
Oh. I don't know. If you've got a printed pay slip, have you?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be on a computer. They'll find it out eventually. Someone will go through the books this month and will find it. But they may not. So your best bet is to keep it. Don't mention it. Don't spend it.
Right.
And then when they say, why didn't you tell us? You say, I didn't notice. And if after... I don't know what the length of time is you can go before you get to keep it forever.
Oh, so there is a law about it then, is it?
Hang on a minute, you're asking me, I'm a comedian, I'm not a lawyer. Baz, if anyone knows how long Baz is allowed to keep that money before he can go and spend it on frivolous things, 0870 90 90 973. Baz, we'll have an answer for you after the news.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good lad.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go, it's the ABC 97.3 News. Sorry, I didn't know what to say there for a second. I could have just said nothing and it would have been fine, wouldn't it? Yes.
On FM.
Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I've just made... I was just saying out behind the glass that I smell a bit. My armpits smell a bit. I don't know why. I think it's because my body's all messed up. But I've just made Chris sniff my armpit, and I had to hold him down, and he put up quite a struggle. But I've just rubbed my armpit over his head. That was an accident, the rubbing on your hair. Sorry about that.
Why?
Excuse me?
Why the hell did you do that?
Because I wanted you to know how much I smell, and I thought you were being rude about me smelling.
You stink.
Yes. I think you stink. But I stink. OK, so, plenty on the go so far. We need to announce what Chris does. In fact, I'll do it after 15:15. If no one's guessed, I will announce what Agent Chris does at the weekend in his spare time. What else have we mentioned? Oh, yes. We had Baz, who's been overpaid by £4,000. And wants to know what to do with it, whether he should keep it. Now, obviously, the correct and legal thing to do would be to get to his employer and say, dearie me, you've overpaid me, please take this money back. That would be the right thing to do. But do we always do the right thing in those situations? Huh? And is there some kind of legal loophole that would entitle him to that money? And has it ever happened to you? If it has, 0870 90 90 973. Belgie is in the Blackheath.
Hello.
Hey, Belgie, how's it going?
It's going okay.
Nice.
Just a little message for Baz. That's happened to me as well.
Oh, you got overpaid?
Yeah.
By how much?
But I got what I was supposed to get paid, but double.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And what happened?
And they took it back out. I didn't actually pick it up because I don't go checking my bank statement.
No.
And my manager said to me that he noticed that I've been overpaid and not to spend it, and they just took it back out automatically.
They will notice, won't they? That's the thing.
Of course they will. Yeah, because they're going to see where the money's going. They're going to sit there individually, reconciling, and yes, they're going to pick it up.
It's disappointing, isn't it? It would be, I've been over... it's slightly different for me because I'm self-employed and all my money goes through an agent who then pays me. And I was overpaid by a few £1,000s once. And I didn't notice because I hadn't checked my bank account for a while. And then I got a letter from my accountant saying, you've been overpaid, you've got to pay this several £1,000s back. And even though it wasn't mine, I was gutted I had to pay it back.
Yeah.
It hurt having to give it back, even though it wasn't mine, didn't belong to me.
Yeah, it happens.
But what do you think Baz should do then? Just give it back now?
He should just not... It's up to... They're going to take it off him anyway, so it's best that he doesn't spend it if he can't afford it back.
Yeah, I think that's right. Belgie, listen, thank you very much for that. There we go. I think that's probably the sensible thing to do, is to give it back. But it's £4,000, that's a lot of money, isn't it? It's a lot of money. 0870 90 90 973. Alicia.
Hello.
Hello, Alicia.
Hello.
I've been hit by a wave of exhaustion. Now, whether this is tiredness just through going backwards and forwards over the weekend, or whatever, I'm absolutely shattered all of a sudden.
Well, it's going to take you a few days to catch up.
Oh,
Probably
man.
an hour a day.
An hour a day?
Yeah, that's it. When you travel to the States, it's usually an hour a day for each hour of the time zone.
But even if I was only there for 24 hours?
Well, I don't know about that.
See, that's the thing. I would have thought I was there for such a short time, I wouldn't have been affected. But I can't have been affected by jet lag. I was there for a day.
No, I think you still can because your body clock is working, and also eating your food and it messes you all up. So
Man,
you're going to have to.
I am one messed up.
Burning the candle at both ends.
Yes, you could be right.
Lucky you.
Listen, what can I do for you?
Well, I was actually just phoning up because a good friend of mine actually dated the lead singer from a-ha.
Now, which one is the lead singer, Morton Harkett?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, blimey.
That all came out sort of just by accident as we were all sitting around one day in a bar drinking, saying, "Oh, do you remember this? Did you ever do that? Did you ever go here?
Did you ever sleep with Morton Harkett from a-ha?
Yeah, exactly. And we were, I can't remember how it came out. And she dated him. She lived in Sweden for a while. Right. She dated him just before they came over here and made it, I say in inverted commas.
Is she English or what?
She is English.
They were Norwegian, weren't they?
Well, Norway then.
Oh, okay.
Wherever she was living. She'd travelled around Europe. She'd last lived in Italy. She went off to wherever they were. She's married to a Swede now. But she'd met, I thought they were Swedish.
I thought they were Norwegian. I could be wrong. Are you sure it wasn't ABBA that she slept with?
No, I'm very sure about that.
Or Ace of Base?
No, because we've actually never let her live it down. Every time, it might just come on the radio, or especially on a SingStar, on the SingStar game, it's on there.
Yeah.
So we all look over and we all want to sing like.
There's no chance that she could be telling Porky Pies?
Absolutely none.
Okay. Have you seen any pictures of her with him?
If you no, but I can always ask when I see her next.
Get pictures of her.
But what we. She probably wants to bury them. It wasn't something she was particularly proud of. It wasn't like the defining moment of her life.
No, I suppose not. I suppose that wouldn't be...
But I was surprised they've now decided to give them awards.
The Q Inspirational Award. I think a lot of these awards, it's that they're given if the people can turn up, if you know what I mean. So
I was going to say, was somebody else not available?
I think it's that yes, they knew that a-ha were going to be there, but a-ha would only be there.
Turn it down. Did they ask you? And did you say, I'm not available?
Well, do you know, I was saying I hosted the Q Awards once, and it was the most terrifying night of my life, and I didn't do it very well, because I was, because at one table there was Duran Duran, then you got The Cure, then you got Christina Aguilera, and then you had some other people. Oh, Scott Walker was there, Jarvis Cocker was there, and it was in this tiny room, and I was petrified. I kind of muffed it up, to be honest, but never mind.
Oh, surely not.
Yeah, Alicia, surely. Okay, thanks very much for that. What do you want?
I'll just say hello, innit?
Yeah, listen, I'm really going to have to ask you to stop calling in now, Verinda. It's sort of, it's getting not very funny now.
Anyway, I reckon I know what Agent Chris does.
All right, will you have a guest and go away, will you?
Maybe.
Well, the thing is, I can't stress this enough. We don't need you, and take that to mean we don't want you to call in anymore. And I know you've been threatening Chris, which is why he's put you on the air, but I'm going to have to ask you to stop threatening him as well.
I thought we can negotiate something.
What negotiation would you like to make?
You know that you told Yasser only on Mondays and Fridays.
Yes.
I can do the rest for the day.
No, I really don't think we need any more odd kids calling in.
What about Triple M on Sunday?
No, probably best you don't. So give us your guess, and then we'll say goodbye.
He does the Jack Bauer impression.
No, you're wrong.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good life.
Yeah.
Don't call again.
I'm gonna kill you.
What?
I'm gonna kill you.
Right, now...
Yeah, that is a threat. That is a threat.
Well, it can't be a threat, because I don't feel threatened, so it can't be a threat.
Well, you should be... You should feel threatened.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't feel threatened, because I could have you in a fight easy.
Oh, yeah, right? Okay, I'd like to see you try.
Oh, well, I will try, and I'll give you a blooming good kicking.
Okay, then...
yeah, thanks. Bye-bye.
If you suffer from severe dandruff...
Called in a while ago, Ian, who has done a jingle for us. It's emailed in now, and Chris has gone off to put that onto the right computer. It could be Bobbins, it could be brilliant. We just don't know. So I can see some people calling in. Don't call in now, because Chris isn't here, and we can't take your call. Howard is in Ealing.
Hey, how you doing, mate?
I'm all right, Howard, yes.
I tell you what, that's funny. It's a funny one. You know, sometimes, you're struck as buying a house, playing around in the markets a bit, and funny enough, like about £4,000, a little bit more probably popped in and a salary. It came in twice. I saw it, and I decided, you know what, I'm using this money. So I used the money, and then the bank called me and said, look, we made a big mistake, we paid you twice. Could you? And I said, well, you know what, I will do.
Hang on, where did this? Howard, I missed. Where did this money come from?
From the bank. From
the bank.
Salary paid in, but the bank paid it in twice.
Oh, okay.
So I just said, look, sorry, mate, I've used it, and I can't afford to give you all of that back at once. I'll pay you £35 a month. And they agreed on it, and I paid them £35 a month for a while.
Fantastic.
So it was the result. Tell you what, I've got a funny one for you.
Okay.
Something happened to me
I don't
the other
really
day.
understand what you're saying.
Ago,
yes.
I was driving to Swindon to a meeting, and I pulled off at a service.
Very excitable.
To get myself a coffee and a Twix. It was a Kit Kat, actually.
Was it a Kit Kat? Definitely a Kit Kat?
Yeah, Kit Kat, yeah.
Not a Twix?
So I sat down. And I'm having my coffee, and this guy came and sat in front of me, took up my Kit Kat, took half of it. So I took the other half. I ate it. He had a Danish in front of him, so I picked up his Danish and broke it in two and had half. I finished my coffee and left. So walked outside the car park, stick my hand in my pocket to get my keys, and my Kit Kat was still in my pocket.
Oh no, Howard! So did he say anything when you started eating his Kit Kat and his Danish?
No, he just started looking at me really funny, and I'm looking back at him real funny, and I'm going like, well, what is this guy looking at?
Are you a big fella? Do you look like you could beat someone up?
Well, I think slightly so.
Right, there we go. He was terrified. He thought, hang on, who's this massive nutter who is stealing my food? I'm not going to say anything because he'll kick the living bejesus out of me.
I tell you what, the funny bit about it, I told a friend who told a friend, and it actually came out in the Italian newspaper today.
What?
Yeah.
You're in an Italian newspaper for stealing a man's Danish?
That's quite funny, actually.
Howard, you're insane, sir.
I know, I'm crazy.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Mama.
Good lad. What the hell was that all about? Now, have you done that jingle, Chris? It's in my folder, is it? Oh, okay. Hey, Tessa. Oh. Well, I tell you what, two albums I listened to on the flight that are brilliant. And I know we slagged off Paul Simon, but Simon and Garfunkel are good. The Bridge Over Troubled Water album is brilliant. Every song's a winner. And the new Dixie Chicks album. It's very good. Yes, Tessa?
Hello.
Yes, what are you listening to?
Same, but I'm not telling you because you slagged him off last time. I heard the podcast.
Is it a Buckley?
No, his name's Gavin Hammond.
Oh, yeah, he's Bobbins, he is.
Yeah, no, but he's not, though.
Dixie Chicks are good, aren't they?
Yeah, I quite like them.
They've got a brilliant song in their new album about them getting death threats after they slagged off George Bush in the war in Iraq. It's brilliant, a really clever song. Anyway, yes, what do you want?
I was calling in to get you up to speed on the employment law side of things.
Turn that nonsense down in the background, come on now.
All right, hang on.
Don't listen to music and a talk station at the same time.
No, I haven't got the radio on.
Well, then what? How do you know what we're talking about?
Well, because I was listening to the radio earlier, and then I turned it off and I'm going to call up.
Okay, right, go on.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So, if you've been overpaid,
Yes.
my advice would be put it in a high-interest bank account.
Yes.
Separately.
Yes.
You aren't under any obligation to let them know.
Right.
But if they find out, you will have to pay it back.
Is the fact that he's phoned up a radio station and mentioned
I don't think
it-
that was wise.
No, that was a little bit silly, perhaps.
But at the same time, he's still under no obligation to let them know.
Okay.
If 6 years passes and they haven't claimed it back,
Yes.
he's in the clear.
Oh, blimey, 6
You
years?
can't sue for debts after 6 years.
6 years?
Now, let's just say you got another job.
Yeah.
That might be difficult to find.
Now, supposing he died, would his wife then be liable for it?
I don't know about that.
Listen, we've been sent this new jingle by Ian. Do you want to have a listen to it?
Go on, then.
I know I've not heard it, so let's hover over our dump buttons just in case there are some swears. And it's 32 seconds long. Here we go. Oh, I like this. Oh, dear. Yes. This bit's good.
That was quite funny.
Now, I like the instrumental bits.
Yeah.
Because that got kind of like psychedelic. But the singing was a little. I quite. I like this bit. Yeah. And then it just ends. There's an album.
Checking that guy, Scott Matthews.
Who?
Scott Matthews.
Who's he?
He's kind of a new guy, but he's like got a lot of coverage.
Oh.
But he's good.
I don't know Scott Matthews, no.
I think he's going to be quite big.
Oh, okay. Well, I shall check him then.
Yeah.
Okay, nice one.
He's on MySpace.
Oh, one of those. Hey,
no.
Do you know who we got coming in for Music Thursday this week?
Who is it?
It's Dr. Carl Kennedy from Neighbours.
Is he a musician?
He's a country and western singer. He's coming in this Thursday. Carl Kennedy, Alan Fletcher will be in the house. Neighbours and music fans. It's cool, huh?
But I didn't know he was a musician.
He does. Well, he plays guitar on Neighbours, and he's got a band and stuff. And he's over here playing some gigs.
I haven't watched it for years.
Oh, but you know who Carl Kennedy is,
Oh,
though.
I know who he is. Yeah,
He's going to be here Thursday.
Well done.
I'm only working a 3-day week this week, me.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
It's not bad. Off Wednesday.
I work a 4-day week.
Yeah.
I think 3-day week is the ideal, really.
I used to do a 3-day week here when we just did the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And do you know what? I miss those days because I was earning enough to pay my mortgage and live all right.
Yeah.
And I had the weeks to myself.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I miss those days.
Anyway, nice to speak to you.
Tessa, thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Colin.
Hi, Ian.
Did you hear that jingle?
Yes.
What did you think?
It was all right. Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's kind of. Let me just hear the beginning again because I like the bass bit here. And that bit's a bit weird, but it's good. I like that.
Yeah, it's a great show, Ian.
Thank you, Colin.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, what I want to talk to you about is, do you ever watch No Deal and Deal or No Deal?
No Deal or Deal or No Deal. I've seen it. I know my mum loves it. She absolutely loves it. But I'm aware of it. Yes.
Yeah. Well, last night it was a special one.
Oh right.
And a guy, he had a choice. Well, there was two big. There's a quarter of a mil left.
Right.
And plus there was 10,000.
Yes.
And the banker offered him 70,000.
70.
70,000. Yeah. And he took the 70,000, and then obviously, when he opened the box. He opened the box where the woman was, in the box, and that was a 250,000 there. And on his box, he was sitting on 10 grand, so he got 70,000 out of it. So that wasn't bad, was it?
No, it wasn't bad.
So yeah, it's not a bad show though.
So you called in to tell me what happened on Deal or No Deal?
Yeah, and plus I like your show; it's really great. Yeah,
Colin, thank you for that.
And keep it up.
Good lad, I will do.
Yeah, cheers, bye.
Cheers, bye-bye. I didn't want to be harsh to him because he sounds like a nice bloke. But what the? He just told me it was on Deal or No Deal last night, did he? He sounded like a really nice bloke. So I don't want to be too harsh, but that was odd. Colin, thank you for that. Now, if anyone can vouch Colin's story about what actually happened on Deal or No Deal last night, 0870 9090 973, because I'm not sure I believe that. That just sounds too crazy to be true. Amanda!
Yeah, I can vouch for it. He actually had, I think it was 10 grand in his box, but he took a deal of £70,000, which was the most they've ever given away.
It was 70, was it?
Yes.
That's good going.
70,000. Carl Kennedy.
Yes.
I can't believe you got Carl Kennedy on, oh my
Thursday.
goodness.
Alan Fletcher, that's his name? Yeah, Alan
He's
Fletcher.
gorgeous.
Oh, blimey.
He is really sexy.
Yeah, I
and
would.
I've watched 25 years of Neighbours, or even more probably. I don't even know how long it's been on now.
Yeah.
But can you tell him when he comes in to please get back with Susan?
Oh, yes, I like Susan. I think she's sexy.
Yes, she is beautiful.
She's a really sexy teacher.
Yeah, because I don't know why he went off with these two young birds, you know.
Yeah, because I think the reason he did, and I could be wrong, is that that's what was written in the script, as it's just a made-up TV show. I don't know. I could be wrong, Amanda, but I think that's probably why he did it.
And just a quickie.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I like those. Could you just tell Morel from Barnet, because
Yes.
I'm sure she's listening,
Yes.
that I think I heard her on Friday. You know, Friday night is that psychic show.
Oh, yeah, the psychic show.
Well, I get too scared. I can't listen to it. It scares me.
Yeah, it freaks me
So
out.
I just hopped onto another station, and she was on there, and she went under her name Sue.
And on what station?
Vanessa Feltz's one.
Oh, BBC London.
Yes.
I will investigate next time she calls in and we'll find out.
Thank you, bye.
Thanks, Amanda. I'm supposed to be on the psychic show this week. I can't do it. It'll have to be 3 weeks' time. Be fun, wouldn't it?
If you've just missed that bit of it...
Okay, well, this guy, Leon, has sent me a link that I won't say what it is, that reckons will get me row B tickets for Dolly Parton. This is going to require some investigation during the news here, but I might be booking 2 Dolly Parton tickets. Oh, that's very exciting, isn't it? OK, sorry, off on a tangent there. We're talking about Baz, who's been overpaid by £4,000. What's he allowed to do with it? 0870 9090 973. And we'll have the 5:38 Daily Correspondent update. If any correspondents have called in, I don't see any on the board, after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Oh, what have I done? Mum, I've just done something really silly. So, this guy, Leon, who calls in, sent me a link to a website that's selling Dolly Parton tickets. I've bought 2 tickets. Oh, what have I done? I feel dirty now. I feel like I've just, like robbed a shop or taken drugs or done something really bad. I've just bought 2 tickets in the front row or the front 5 rows of Block B of Wembley Arena for Dolly Parton, £145 each. Oh, jeez. Where does it say this? We have received... there, we have received your order. Oh, God. This is your confirmation. If there is a problem with your transaction, you'll be notified within 24 hours. Tickets will be dispatched as soon as possible, but may not be received until the week of the event. I'm going to be on Watchdog! Please do not contact us unless you have not received the tickets within 48 hours of the event. I'm going to be on what? Well, Nicky, what happened was, I went on some website and gave them my credit card details and I never heard from them again. Oh, well, you're a silly sod then, aren't you? I think that's how Nicky Campbell talks, isn't it? Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Zoe, what have I done?
Who?
What?
You're stupid.
I think I've been stupid. I think maybe I'm stupid. It's not until March, so I've got between now and March of thinking, oh, have I wasted my money?
On Dolly Parton as well.
Oh, she's good, though.
Yeah.
Oh, hell's teeth. Now I feel sick. It's done. Hey, it's done now. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is I've been ripped off for £300.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, never mind. Yeah. Right, what could I do for you? Yes.
I'm phoning up about Baz and his employment thing.
Oh, yes, Baz, who's been overpaid by £4,000. He doesn't know what he should do with it.
Yeah, I emailed you and you said phone.
Oh, hang on a minute. You're that Zoe. Right.
I am.
You emailed me saying that I didn't like first-time callers.
You don't. You said you didn't like first-time callers.
I said that the other week. I was only joking, of course.
All right, then. All
you
right.
silly sausage. I love first-time callers. They're my favourites.
Okay.
So you've called in. You know the score.
Yeah, I'm doing business law at university.
Right.
And basically they can take it back whenever, as long as he gives consent that he knows that if he spends it
As long as he gives consent?
Yeah.
Well, suppose he says he doesn't give consent, says you can't have it.
Yeah, he can't have it then. But if he spends it on living costs and can prove it's on living costs and that he genuinely didn't know, then he can keep it.
It's likely he's done himself a great disservice by coming on the wireless, isn't it?
Yes.
That's probably going to muff things up quite a little bit.
Yes.
Ever been overpaid, Zoe?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I told them I've been overpaid, yeah. I left the job.
Yeah.
And I was being paid like 30 quid a week.
But even after you'd left?
No, I got paid, on my final pay, I got paid £400.
Oh, nice, yes.
And I went in and told them, and they're like, I'll just keep quiet about it, and we won't say anything.
Hey, fantastic. That's worth doing.
Hey?
But, how do you think it's going to go for Baz, then? Do you think this is it? I think he should give it up, shouldn't he?
You should tell him. What goes around comes around.
Yes.
Hey.
Zoe, listen, thanks for that. Thanks for... And you're not a first-time caller now, so
Can you do afternoons? I've asked you like 5 times now.
Oh, well, you want to have a scarf-afternoon, do you?
Yeah.
We did that about a year ago, scarf-afternoon.
Yeah, but I missed it.
Did we call it scarf-afternoon?
No, you missed it. You were there like, oh, afternoon, and then you were genuinely upset that you'd missed afternoon.
Oh, yeah, we hadn't thought
And
that.
as you're moving, you have to do it soon.
Yeah, oh, well, maybe we'll have a scarf-afternoon. I get this, right? I saw a bloke today. And it was a bit chilly out, and he had a jumper on, he had a scarf on. I don't know if he had a jumper on, 'cause I couldn't see. He had a scarf on, big scarf and a big thick coat, because he was obviously a bit chilly, and he had shorts on. How stupid is that?
Yeah, loser.
Yeah. We'll think about it, Zoe.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Cheers. Bye-bye. It's 5:38, everybody.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
is Matt from the Heathrow, the kart fishing and UFC correspondent, and here is my update. With the final of Ultimate Fighter 4, the reality show affiliated to the UFC, not far away, it has been announced that 8 of the runner-ups will also be fighting on the day of the final, but will not be eligible for the $200,000 prize. It is being held on the 11th of November, and we'll also find out which of the middleweight and welterweight finalists will be welcomed back to the UFC with a big fat check. My tips are Matt Serra will take the welterweight, and Travis Lutter will take the middleweight. Pass it on.
Hi, this is Katya in the workshop with the Bihor movie correspondent update. And this week we are celebrating my favorite round vegetable, though technically it's a fruit, but you can't make jam with it, the tomato. So let's all rejoice and listen to a snippet of the juicy anthem from Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes! Attack of the Killer Tomatoes!
It's Dolly in the Woolwich.
Hello?
Hello, Dolly.
Yes, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not Dolly Parton ringing up.
I've just spent 300 quid on two
no,
tickets
I'm really sorry.
I may never get to see.
Well, that's not me. I'm really sorry to disappoint you on all counts, but I'm a 59-year-old teacher and I'm a first-time caller.
Oh, there you go. Well, you're younger than Dolly Parton, then.
Am I?
She's about 67, isn't she?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I haven't got the assets, anyway.
No, yes, yes, she has very big hits, but yes. Right, so what can I do for you?
Well, I was going to tell you about being overpaid.
Yes.
With a happy ending.
Okay.
I've been told not to mention the name of the company.
Please don't.
It's not exactly a company.
Right.
But if you can remember back in the 80s,
Yes.
if you worked in London, you were being paid by something that has since closed down.
Right, okay. Well,
Yes.
this is all very mysterious.
Well, I'm not allowed to tell
Just get to the story, Dolly!
All right, sorry. Well, I got 4 times my salary.
Was it the GLC?
Yes.
Okay, right.
And I was sitting in the staff room
Yes.
with all my colleagues and the headmaster at lunchtime,
Yes.
and not being very forward-thinking. I didn't have a chance to and ah about would I tell them or not. I just turned around and said to everybody, oh, right, OK, I've been singled out as the super teacher, and I'm now getting double of, 4 times as much as everybody else.
Yeah.
A headmaster must have put my name forward, did you?
Oh, you silly
Ironically.
sausage.
And they all had a good laugh at the thought of me being this super teacher.
Because you're a bit dizzy, yeah.
And then he said, well, you need to ring them.
Right, when does
And
this
here's
get
the
interesting?
Here's the number.
Okay, he gave you a number, did he?
Yeah.
And you called him up, did you?
And I rang them, and they said...
What's going on?
Well, don't do anything about it now.
No, don't phone up a radio station
Because
in
at
20
the end
years'
of the
time.
month-
It's quite boring.
We'll get back to you.
Get back
and,
to you.
That'll be it. Anyway, they didn't.
They didn't?
I rang them up.
You rang them up?
Asked them about the money, and they said...
It hurts.
Well, don't send it back to us because we won't exist after a week. Keep it.
Just keep it. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt. Excellent stuff. And how much was it, Dolly?
To be honest, I can't honestly remember. It seemed like £4,000, but we're talking about the 80s, so it might have felt like that, but it probably wasn't. It was probably
Yes.
that.
Dolly, thank you for that.
All right, and by the way, can I just ask you very quickly, because I only ever listen during the holidays and after school.
Oh, yes, go
What happened? Why are you being so horrible? To, you know who I'm going to say?
No.
Verinda.
Verinda?
I teach several Verindas, and I'm thinking, what's he done? I don't know what he's done to deserve it, because I haven't listened all the way through.
Right, the reason Verinda used to call in, but he replaced someone called Yasser who used to call in. Now, Yasser stopped calling in, and at the time Verinda was all right. But Yasser started calling in, and Verinda's an idiot.
Hello. Well, he's just young, isn't he? As I say, I've got about half a dozen Verindas.
Are they all as stupid as this Verinda,
Mind
though?
you, you don't get paid to deal with it.
Are they all as stupid as this Verinda? Because he is a muppet.
I think so, probably. Anyway.
What?
Has he got a chance to come back?
Hello?
Is he getting a chance to come back?
Hello?
Hello, Verinda.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Now, Why have they decided? Why has Ian decided that he doesn't want to talk to you?
Because he fears me.
He fears you?
Yeah, he's
I
scared
don't
of me.
think he's anything to be frightened of by you, because you sound like a really nice boy.
Yeah, I am a nice boy.
Well, is it because he's concerned? Maybe he's worried about you spending too much time on the radio and not, getting on with your schoolwork and going out. Have you got other friends? Got lots of friends?
Yes, I do. Can I speak to Ian, please?
No, you can't. Now go away.
No, wait.
Yeah, we go. Wait, indeed.
Nice alloys, Pete. Nice
OK, Triple M at 6 o'clock. Your calls go straight to us. Let's rattle through as many of these as we can. Jamal is in Wimbledon.
Oh, hi, Ian. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Jamal. What have you got for me?
Once I've been overpaid by about £8.
£80?
No, £8.
He overpaid by £8?
Yeah.
Wow, what happened?
I don't even know, apparently I've worked for 11 and a half hours in one day, which is not true. And one more thing,
how many hours had you worked?
I worked for about 10 hours, I think,
So you got an extra hour and a half, did you?
Yeah.
That is insane, man!
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Are you going to tell them about the money, or are you going to keep it?
No, I've already spent it.
What did you spend that £8 on, man?
I can't even remember, man.
That is so mad.
Something, it was good. Yeah, and one more thing.
That is insane, man. Seriously, that is insane.
I listen to you while I work, right?
Yeah.
And I sit on the PC while I do my work.
Yeah.
People who work are absolute bonkers because I laugh out loud.
Yeah.
And they think, what is he laughing about?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the only reason they think you're bonkers, is it?
Apparently so, yeah.
All right, Jamal, listen, you call again.
Man.
You be careful they don't ask that £8 back, man.
All right.
So peace out, bruv. Peace out.
All right, cheers, bye.
Bye. £8. You're right, that was a very good call, Chris. Well spotted. Chris.
Afternoon, Mr. Lee.
Good afternoon, Chris.
Great show, great fun. Love to listen to you on my way home.
We'll have that. We'll put that on the poster they're going to make for us.
Will you? What I want to know is...
Yes.
This psychic show that you are unavailable for.
Here we go. Come on, let's have it, yes?
Did you have to tell them?
Yeah, we go! Did they already know? I had to tell them, they didn't know.
Oh, they're not very good then, are they?
I don't think they can do stuff like dates. I think it's just like talking to the dead and things.
Oh. Are you still alive?
Who knows? We will find out.
Verinda says he's going to sort you out.
Well, I will sort Verinda out quite easily. But yes, no, I was supposed to be on the psychic show the Friday just gone, and I couldn't. I can't do it in the next 2 Fridays, so they may have got bored of the idea by the time it comes around. Which is a shame, because I like Becky. I think she's nice. Terry is in the Horsham.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Terry.
Hello. Just a quick one about your trip over the weekend.
Yes, sir.
Have you got any good gossip for us?
About Lost?
Yeah.
I've got a little bit, not much.
What sort of hints can you do? Because I was talking to my wife's cousin, Donna Lowe.
Oh, yes.
And I got a little package on Thursday morning.
Right.
Put it all on there, sort of like... Nice.
All right, I'm gonna say something that Matthew Fox, a.k.a. Jack, said, OK? If you don't want a spoiler for Lost, may I suggest you turn off the radio in 15 seconds, because I'm going to say something that has been hinted at on the internet in 10 seconds, and Matthew Fox kind of confirmed it. I'm going to say what it is in 5 seconds, OK? So if anyone doesn't want to know it, it's a good time to switch off now, because I'm going to say it now. I'm going to whisper it, because they've got speakers downstairs. But you know Claire, the Aussie girl? She's Jack's sister.
Oh, my goodness.
But yes, so there you go.
That's, is it true they've got 6 series, 6 episodes?
6 episodes, then in the States they're having 3 months off, then they've got the rest of the series. But the 6th episode is going to end on a massive cliffhanger, and someone dies in episode 5 or 6, I think.
Yeah, I read that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is, or...?
It says, well, they're saying it's going to be a main member of the cast. I'm hoping it's going to be someone like Bernard or something.
Yeah.
I hope it's someone like that, because he's rubbish. But they're going to get rid of him. And there are going to be 2 new members of the Lost team turning up. So people that... You know they've got all these extras in the background that,
I was going to say that. When they had the funeral a couple of weeks ago, do you notice there's about dozens and dozens of people in the background that you've never seen, but you think, oh, I wonder
they've got 2. Well, there are 2 new ones that 2 of those people are going to become main characters.
That'll help.
Yeah, a bloke called Paolo, and what was the woman called? The woman was really nice. She had really nice teeth. I can't remember her name, but I interviewed them. So they're going to do that. I think it's cheating a bit, but they're going to do that.
Oh, wonderful.
Terry, thank you very much for that. Mary's in the Camden. I don't like giving out spoilers, but he said it in an interview, and I did give you a 15-second warning, so there you go. Where did she go? Mary just disappeared. Wanda. Hello.
I've got a really interesting story about I was overpaid.
Okay.
Claire is Jack's sister.
Oh, no! What? Wanda?
I've got a really interesting story to tell you.
Oh, I'm cutting you off, because that was unfair what you did then. We had a warning there, and then she goes and ruined it. No, I don't want to know your interesting story. I'm sure it was quite dull. Marco!
Hello, Ian. How are you, mate? All right?
I'm all right, yes.
If you find money in the street...
Yeah.
...and you hand it in to the police, it's yours after 12 weeks.
Okay.
And also, I used to go out with a girl for many years who worked for an American airline.
Yes.
And I never used to suffer with jet lag. And I used to go to America 2-3 times a month. We used to just literally, if you hopped on a morning flight, treat it as a morning flight, go through your day, and then come back, and I never ever suffered.
Well, you're a better man than me, Gungadin. Ian!
Hello!
Oh, are you the trailer, Ian?
Yeah.
Oh, let's play this again now. Ian sent this in. Let's have a listen. I like the bass line, and I like the psychedelic rock at the end. Here we go. Have you heard of an album called False Start and For Sale by Love?
Yeah, I love For Sale.
It sounds like For Sale.
Does it?
Yeah, a lot like it.
That's a great compliment.
A lot like it. A bit more like Full Start, but a lot like For Sale. Here we go.
He's my friend and LBC. Talking comes naturally.
This is like Full Start, man.
You like it?
I do like it. It's growing on me.
Can we do some more stuff for you then?
Send them in, Ian. I like it.
Excellent. Thanks, man.
Cheers, mate. No worries.
Arsenal Football Club's former home at Highbury is being transferred.
Says Ian, what does Chris do for kicks at the weekend? You never told us. Well, get this, Sylvia. You know IKEA? Sylvia? 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 Sylvia?
Hello?
Hello, Sylvia?
Yeah?
You're on the air.
Yeah. I know. You told me. Or somebody told me.
Yes. But you're on now.
Yeah. I just want to know about the poppies. You know you buy poppies? Well, you obviously do. And then I sort of thought, I'm bloody stupid phoning up a radio programme saying why do they wear their poppies on the right or left-hand side. But,
Are you watching The Weakest Link?
Yeah, sorry. That's the television. Oh, sorry. I'll turn it down.
But why aren't you listening to us?
Hey?
Why aren't you listening to us?
I always listen to you.
But you're watching The Weakest
Hi.
Link.
Hey?
You're watching Weakest Link.
All right. Well, I do watch other programmes. I can't watch you all the bloody time. Oh, sorry.
That Anne Robinson's good, isn't she?
Eh?
Anne Robinson's good, isn't she?
No, I think she's, no, I don't actually. I don't think she's good.
You don't... who do you think is good?
Oh, I like all the ones on your programmes. Steve Allen. Oh, although I think he's a bit cruel to people.
He's a bit cruel and not very funny. Clive Bull's very good, isn't he?
Who?
Clive Bull, 8 o'clock till midnight.
Yeah, he's good.
He's excellent.
Very good.
Are you going to be listening to him tonight?
Oh, yeah, I always do. When I go to bed,
Listen-
I put the wireless on, and it's on all night.
May I suggest... Listen, I've got to go. May I suggest you give Clive a call... Oh, I've got to start this again. Hang on. May I suggest you give Clive a call tonight about the poppies?
Why?
Because I haven't got time to answer the question, and he'll be able to help you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
All right, listen, I've got to go.
Okay.
Right, but if you missed the show, it sounded like this. He's almost got a kind of transatlantic accent all of a sudden. Did you do anything heroic over the weekend, Chris?
What do you say?
But Yasser started calling in again. This is him last night.
Hey, little hen,
When will you lay me an egg for my tea?
We don't need Verinda. We've got Yassabax. We don't need Verinda anymore. Oh, I just started rubbing my eyes. Oh dear, I was something in my eye there. And had to do that. And whereabouts in central London were you driving?
In the congestion charge.
Whereabouts?
Truthfully, no, I wasn't. I can't lie. I was brought up to be very honest.
They're just they're bobbins. Bobbins. Oh, yeah, he's bobbins, he is.
Yeah, no, but he's not, though.
You don't like them, do you?
I have an album.
Which album do you have?
Major Earth, Minor Sky.
That's not the famous one, though, is it?
No.
Hunting high and low.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good life.
Yeah.
Don't call again.
I'm going to kill you. Yeah, that is a threat.
Well, it can't be a threat because I don't feel threatened, so it can't be a threat. There we go. Wow, we just squeezed all of that in. That was quite tight. So you can, hopefully, you'll hear that lady asking Clive Ball tonight between 8 and 12 about poppies on the left or right. And hopefully she won't be watching the telly when she gets through to him, because I think that confused her. OK, Triple M for the next 30 minutes of the show. 0870 9090 973. If you don't know how it works, it's a bit different to the rest of the show, and I will explain it properly after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Thank you! That's how it works, basically. You call up, you go straight on air. 7-second delay, so don't swear, don't be libelous. We used the dump button twice last night to great effect, and it does work, so, be careful. You can come on and talk about anything. We can talk about what we've mentioned in the show, or any other agendas you may have. Or just, if you want to mess around, you can. 0870 9090 973. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi, Clive. How you doing?
Yes, it's Ian.
Oh, Ian?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was Clive.
Clive's on at 8.
Oh, right, sorry. I'm a bit shocking, aren't I, really? Hey, listen, your campaign.
No, you're not shocking in the slightest. You're just an idiot. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Bottler, OK. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Brookshire with an NBC Slightly News Bulletin. The Supreme Court has sided with the heirs of the Three Stooges, ruling that no one may sell merchandise depicting the famous comedians without the family's approval.
Good.
The court also ruled that people who grab their friends' noses with pliers while poking their eyes must also first get permission.
Yes.
I'm Sam Brookshire. I'll have more on this breaking story tonight on the NBC Slightly News.
Thank you very much. Good work there. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
My name is Khan.
OK. Line 5, you're on the wireless. Is this aha? What is this? Or is it a dream? Kind of magic. Dun, 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 where you've been, or is it a dream? Is it a dream? A dream? Bright eyes burning like fire.
Hello, Ian.
Bright eyes, how can you hold the pain? How can the light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so pale? Bright eyes. What were you saying?
Ian.
Yes.
I agree with you for the subject.
Lovely, thank you. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Oh, is that 606 with Alan Green?
No, this is LBC 97.3.
Oh, no.
Press the wrong button on your phone.
Oh, I do apologise.
No worries. Yes, line 7, you're on the wireless.
Before you rudely cut me off here, I was just back...
No, going to do it again rudely. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Excellent show, I must say.
Thank you.
You're the lost expert. I've got a question for you.
That's correct, yes.
Right. I'm not sure if it's the very last episode or the one prior, but there was, Said was on a boat
Yes.
going round the island.
Big statue with 4 toes.
That's it.
Yes.
Now, just before he looked at the statue,
Yes.
the camera angle panned over the back of Said's shoulder.
Yes.
And when you look over the back, you can see other islands.
Oh, no, I did not notice that.
Now, I don't know if that's a mistake in the film or if it's the back end of the island. I'm not sure. But
It would. I think it's the back end of the island in that one.
Oh, I don't know. You can see a clean break.
Okay.
It does look like a
Interesting. You should say that. You've seen none of Series 3, have you?
No.
Okay. Interesting. You should say that then.
But no, it's a point. If you rerun it or you watch that episode again, just have a quick look.
I will have a look at that. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. What am I going to say to you?
I don't know.
Heroes. Have you been watching that?
Oh, Heroes?
Yeah.
This is the programme in the States about superheroes.
It is the business.
Is it good?
It is unbelievable. Oi, listen.
Yeah.
Lost. I think it's going to knock it off, mate.
Okay, that's interesting. Do you know, it's been bought, though, by the Sci-Fi Channel over here, which means no one's going to see it.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah, it's not going to get, like, a mainstream... I mean, the Sci-Fi Channel shows brilliant stuff. It's a great channel, but it means no one's going to see it over here.
Well, that's what I mean. But this programme is just unbelievable.
Mm.
I've, like, talked to a couple of people about it, and I've told them to try and get to your mate, Don,
Yeah.
to try and get it off of him.
Mm.
And a few of them watched it, and they just said, it's unbelievable.
I shall check it out. I've heard good things about it. I shall check it out, definitely. But yes, it's going to be on Sci-Fi Channel, which means not very many people are going to see it. Yes, line 3.
Ian.
Hey, Rab.
Yes, bro.
I'm not going to high-five you, because that was embarrassing last time.
It's happened twice. And
Yes.
I'm doing it again. Did you speak to my cousin last night?
Who was your cousin?
Yes.
Oh, the Australian fella?
Yeah.
Oh, he's your cousin, is he?
Yeah, he's here now.
Oh, let's have a word with him.
Hang on. Jez. Yeah, how's it going, bro?
Can I speak to Jez?
Yeah, this is Jez.
Can you put him off me, Arab?
Yeah, this is Jez. I'm in the new Lost.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm one of the new people that come in it.
Oh, right, yes.
And I'm the love interest.
Okay.
Because I look just like Arab, and he's fit.
Right, this is Arab, isn't it?
No, this I'm gonna sleep with the Korean woman.
Right. Yeah. This is Arab. I'm going to cut you off, Arab.
And I'm not gonna ring again.
Okay. I wish that were the case. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Oh, I'd just like to congratulate you on all the charity work that you've been doing. Because somebody once told me you were getting paid for doing this. And I laughed and I laughed and I laughed. I couldn't believe it. Ozzy Clare is Jack's sister! Woo!
Hey, Bob. When does this get funny, Carlos?
Hey, Bob, where's the remote of the television?
When does this get funny, Carlos? I don't understand what you're saying.
You made me jump.
Okay, don't ever call back. Don't ever call back.
Hey, Bob.
Bye-bye, Carlos. What was that all about? He was a fruitcake, wasn't he? Yes, line 10, you're on the wireless.
Yeah.
Yes.
How you doing?
Fine.
Can you tell me why you're in a huge beef with Verinda?
I don't understand what you're saying, and have your radio switched off, please. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, good afternoon, Ian.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm all right, yes. Go ahead, young Phil.
I was just going to say, I've got such a lovely girlfriend. You know, I just need to make a point
Okay.
that she stayed over last night.
Right.
And somehow my toilet got blocked.
Okay, steady on, yes.
No, and I just come back today and she just come back with me and I've sort of like, gone to go in the loo and sort of, it's a little bit embarrassing, isn't it? And she's only said, no, I've done the loo for you. What sort of person does that, eh? Bless her.
She's unblocked your loo?
She's unblocked my loo.
Oh, I wouldn't touch it, though. She'd be filthy. It doesn't always work. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. It's Ian.
Hello, Ian.
I've got a bit of a question for you. I've got to tell you a little story. I've got 15
seconds.
I'm sorry. I've been overpaid now, £300 a month for 5.5 years.
Yes.
Which isn't really the problem, but I'm actually leaving the company, which is really joyous. But what I intend to do is pay 2 of my colleagues a big bonus before I go. How much do you think I should give them?
I reckon give them a tenner each and maybe a packet of Silk Cut.
No one understood Yakult when we first arrived.
Celebrate a spooky Halloween with London's LBC 97.3 and experience London's most bewitching musical. It's called Wicked. You can discover the incredible, untold story of the Witches of Oz and how one came to be called good and the other wicked. Book your tickets now by calling the LBC ticket hotline, and the phone number for that is, if you've got a pencil and paper, good, 0870 3800 There's probably a better way of saying it than that, but, or you can go to the website, which is lbc.co.uk, of course. The Sunday Telegraph calls Wicked blockbuster entertainment, sexy, sassy, and sensational. Experience Wicked, the untold story of the Witches of Oz at the Apollo Victoria with London's LBC 97.3. OK, Triple M, calls going straight to air, 0870 90 90 973. Line 5, you're on the wireless. Oh, you're too slow. I'm going to play a song in a minute, because it's not really working today, which is fine. Let's try this one. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
I'll speak to your mate on MSN.
Oh, yeah, right.
They told me a lot of stories about you.
Oh, right. What did they say?
It's a bit too embarrassing for you, isn't it?
No, you say it, because I don't believe you. You say it. Come on.
It's too bad. He'd probably have to cut me off. He's too rude.
OK, well, then you don't know anything rude about me, do you?
Yes, I do.
Then tell me something rude about me.
I'll phone you back in about 5 minutes.
What, when you've had time to make something up?
No.
Yeah, that's what you're going to do, is you're going to go and make something up, but you can't do it on the spot, can you? Whereas Yasser could do it on the spot.
All right. Once, you fell in the mud, naked.
Who told you that?
Your mate on MSN.
Right, well, you tell my mate to stop telling you stuff like that, because that is private. All right, that is private. And if you broadcast that stuff again, I can sue you.
All right, then.
All right?
Can you sue me, please? Because I haven't got no money anyway.
No, if I sue you, you give me money.
Yeah, I haven't got any money anyway.
Hang on a minute, you're not supposed to be calling us anymore.
Yeah, but...
Yes, I got sucked in there. Don't let me get sucked in. Yes, Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Ian, please tell me what Kate from Lost was like.
She wasn't there.
Oh, what? I'd totally fall in love with her.
Yeah, no, she wasn't there. Sun was there, and Claire, the Australian girl, was there.
What was Claire like?
She's tiny, man.
Really?
She's really skinny, and she's really short. You could put her in your pocket.
Why was Kate not there, man? I'm all about Kate.
Yeah, no, she couldn't be bothered, I think.
Oh, she's delicious.
Some of them couldn't be bothered. Some was there, some was stunning, some was just wearing a pair of tiny little shorts, and other stuff as well, but shorts.
Why would she not marry you, Ian?
I don't know, but I sang a song to her.
What did she sing?
I sang You Are So Beautiful.
Oh, right, and she
to
didn't
her.
go for it?
And she interrupted me halfway through it. And I went, hang on, love, I've not finished. But, let me finish. And then I asked her to marry me, and she said no.
My girlfriend was most peeved that you met Hunky Jack as well.
Yeah, so was my sister. My sister loves him. All of the girls love him. He's dreamy.
He's a hunky guy, though, sure. I mean,
he's a very good-looking guy in real life, it has to be said.
Yeah,
very good
super.
looking. But Henry Gale was the coolest.
Who's he?
Who's Henry Gale?
Yeah, I'm sort of new to it. I've been revising season 1 over the weekend, so I'm not...
Oh, have you not done series 2 yet?
Well, no, I saw it on the TV, but, I mean, I'm kind of...
He's the fella that Saeed has locked up in the hatch and they beat the living cack out of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, he was a nice guy,
He was a very nice guy, but a little bit creepy. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Did you know it starts in Ireland tomorrow night, Series 3 of Lost?
Does it really? Does it really? I can believe that. I can well believe that, mysterious man. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, you're right, Rob. Arab's cousin here.
Yes?
Yeah, I wonder if you can help me. I'm trying to do an IQ test here to be my cousin Arab.
Right.
Yeah. How many sides has a square got?
It's got 4.
4? Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely beat 40, which I think is Arab's IQ.
Excellent, thank you for that. I'm going to play a record. Line 3, you're on the wireless. This is nice. Oh, blimey, me ears! That was deceptive. We got sucked in there, and it was quite nice. And then I'll tell you what. Let's have that one because we've not had that. Where has it gone? We'll have that one. So hang on a minute, what time do I need to finish? Just doing some maths, line 5.
Hello, Ian. How are you today,
Yeah,
sir?
very, very well. Yes, what can I do for you?
It's £1 flyback glider, man. Did you get them through the post?
Oh, we did, and we were playing with the gliders in the office on Thursday, so thank you very much for those.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
Excellent.
Having fun.
We were having a lot of fun throwing them at each other and seeing who would bottle it and duck down first.
Who bottled it first?
Chris. Chris did.
Yes. Okay, then. Have a nice one.
Thank
See
you.
later, mate. Bye-bye.
I don't know why I sent them, but they were very good fun. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Ian, it's not working tonight, is it, Triple M? So
it's
can I
not.
Make a suggestion.
Yes.
Product recall, littlest oboe.
Oh no, I've not done the maths for that one. Hang on a second.
All right, sat nav.
Well, I've got Barry's back lined up.
Oh, Barry's back. Excellent.
I've got Barry's back lined up, but I need to do it in a minute and 40 seconds.
Verinda, stop calling the station.
Yeah.
Yasser's back for good.
Exactly. Thank you. Oh yes, I wanted to do Triple M tonight. Maybe that would have worked. 4, you're on the wireless. Yeah, that's awful. Don't worry, we're a minute away from like a good MP3, so don't panic, London. Line 7, you're on the wireless. Okay. 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, Ian, it's Sarah in the Greenwich.
Oh, that was very musical.
I am very musical today. Right, I need your advice.
Yes.
Games consoles.
Yes.
Yeah. Do I wait for the Wii to come out?
Yeah.
That's not rude, by the way.
No.
And, or do I get the Xbox 360, or do I wait for the one after the Xbox 360?
What, the PS3?
Yeah, well, that one will be other Xbox.
There's not going to be another Xbox for 7 years.
No. Seriously?
Well, they bring out a new console like every 6 or 7 years.
Oh, man. Okay, so what do you think I should do?
Look, you should get the 360.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Get the 360 and go and get Splinter Cell Double Agent and Bob's your uncle.
Okay, what about Oblivion, whatever it's called? Is that a good game?
Apparently so. I've not played it. Oh, no, it's all right. No, Oblivion's all right. I didn't really dig it, actually. It's a little bit... I don't like those kind of games.
'Cause I'm getting a bit bored of my PlayStation 2 now.
Because PlayStation 2s are a load of old cack. Right, so we're going to end it there. So, this evening's menu of shows includes Clive Bull at 8 o'clock, which, of course, is always fantastic. Gary King doing his big quiz at 7. Nightly News is coming up at 6:30. I'm back tomorrow at 3. Dribble M's not work, so I'm going to play this. Thank you, good night.
Now, look, I'll put in your plonker.
If you want to knock off a good one, then please do. That's made me feel really uncomfortable, that.
我都翻嚟之後，我我車上醫生對杯部最 Spanish 佢 looking at you by no engineering I feel silly what yeah 我車上醫生對杯部最 Spanish 佢最
That was Barry's son. Barry is back.
Rock your body. Everybody. Rock your body. Now. Up yours. Look, in a way, I'm phoning to apologise. Once again. Do you want to speak to our face or not?
I don't know how you got through. I don't really want to speak to it. Do I want to get Barry back on the air, the line?
No, it's a bit nasty, but to be fair, it takes two to tango, doesn't it?
A few things you need to apologise for, okay?
Not clever, I understand. That was out of order, you're right.
Barry, I extend a metaphor... we were both in the wrong.
And we can be friends again.
Yes, line 4.
I love you, Verinda.
That's the best you've got, is it?
No, but I didn't know what to say, to be honest. I didn't think you'd answer.
Then why did you phone up?
Because I thought you'd answer off air and you'd have a go at me and then I could have a go at you.
Good night, Ben.
Good night.
This show is completely... If Ian Lee in any way approaches being fun...